this on too, so I'll have the chat in my pocket.
Alright, check. I'm gonna go in there on cellular and make sure it's loaded.
Okay. Alright. We are live.
Are we?
We are live. No, we have 0 viewers within the first few seconds of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. Is that how you pronounce it? Leifthrasir?
No.
Leifthrasir.
Leifthrasir.
Leifthrasir. Like Leif Erikson, right?
Okay.
Or Leif.
L-E-I-F.
Leif.
No.
In German it would be Leif.
Not German.
This is
Norse.
Norwegian. Norwegian.
Hello. I'm the English language. I don't know if you know this. You don't know what vowels are, do you?
No. I speak one of those languages that doesn't have vowels.
What channel are we streaming on?
Our Nintendo-Okie channel.
I searched Nintendo-Okie on Twitch and it said nothing.
It's all one word.
I did that too.
Well, that's where we're at.
Nintendo-Okie.
Yes, that is where we're live.
Are we a people or are we a channel?
We're a channel, I think.
What am I doing wrong? Huh?
That is... You should be able to find us under Nintendo.
When I'm looking.
Except never call it that.
I don't want to look. I was about to say, and you reiterating that I don't want to say it. Proves how much I did say it.
You just said it. Yeah, that's Cornelius. He's the Pooper Prince. Mercedes, the cute little fairy girl.
What if I was in search for...
Boom, right there. See? People. Did you hit search after you typed in Nintendo? You actually have to hit the search button.
I did.
I know. We are live. Everyone's watching ads. You might have had the messages turned off on yours. We were just looking at the screen. We could turn that off, but...
Apparently we were 6 minutes late.
Yes, Joe, we're 6 minutes late. Sorry. So Shelby is going to be starting us off with the game because he's never played Odin Sphere before. Micah has played more than me, maybe. You played the first game on PS2, right?
Yep.
I played about an hour of the first game on PS2. I don't think I actually made it to the first boss with Gwendolyn on PS2.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Start a new game.
Give me that controller.
Take that controller, Shelby. You're
Alright,
gonna
so this is a DualShock 5? 4? Oh, they didn't skip one?
They didn't skip one.
Okay.
I own a PS4, Shelby.
Who are you again? I haven't seen you in 3 years. I don't know what your name is. Alright, so I hit X, right?
Yes. You can choose the original Japanese or English languages for the people speaking.
Game audio is loud in comparison to dialogue. We have the same settings from the other night, do we not?
Once we get into the game, we can check and make sure for a new save file it saves. Because it saves the settings per save file.
Are we doing English, I guess?
Yeah.
Cat?
Yep.
No, you are not the cat.
I want to be the cat.
You cannot play as the cat. The cat
I can't
cannot
be
read.
Socrates?
You can
No.
hold the cat.
That sounds pretty good.
You can pick up the cat and go sit on the couch with the cat.
Oh, that's
Chair.
very
You're
adorable!
basically the cat.
Can I play like this?
Technically, I guess
If I carry Socrates everywhere, I'm, for all intents and purposes,
you are
the
playing
cat.
Little Girl Simulator is what you're playing at this moment.
Is this the game? I like this a lot.
No, I guess
I don't want this stupid book.
technically you are playing the game as the girl. She's just reading the story.
Get this stupid book out of the way. I want the cat back.
You have to read the book.
Screw the book. I got the cat.
This game...
You're sitting off the side.
Yeah, probably. This game has 5 different characters that you play through.
Is one of them a cat?
One of them is not a cat. One of them is a rabbit.
That cat's adorable.
There's a rabbit that you can
This little
play
girl's
with.
pretty cute too, but I mean, check out this cat.
If that little girl had red hair, that would be Abby.
Do you have a cat named after a Greek philosopher?
No, my cat is named after a wizard in Chicago.
That's pretty good.
My cat's name is Dresden, named after Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files novels.
Not from like a basketball team?
No, not from a basketball team. No, or a city in Germany, but there is a city in Germany called Dresden, so...
Do they have cats?
I'm sure there are cats in Dresden, yes.
So what do I gotta do with this book? Oh, I gotta
You have to go sit on the chair, and then she will start to read the story of Gwendolyn, who's the first character.
Maybe you should check audio settings before you get off the chair.
Get off the chair.
I don't know that I can. I only have...
There you go.
Put the book down and get your cat. Check your audio settings.
Yeah! Poor cat. Yeah, Socrates. Alright, which button do I push to check the audio settings?
Push start or option. Yeah, it's options on that controller. It's not start anymore. No, you don't. You got on the chair with the cat.
I pushed up and she just sit down. I mean... Alright, Socrates. I don't know what button that is. That was pretty good.
That's not a button. Push option.
I'm seriously trying to push buttons to make this happen here.
Everything's turned up. That's why.
Okay, yeah, it changed.
Sorry, Joe, we had all this tweaked, but as soon as we started a new save file, we reset everything, so...
There we go.
That should be where it is.
Yep. Go ahead and hit circle. There you go.
I'll go back into here and make sure that it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Okay, it should be good now, Joe.
So now you can pick up the book and play the first story.
Where'd the cat go?
She's behind the table.
Alright, I'll progress in your stupid story. I'll read your book, Tony.
It's not my book. I didn't...
Valkyrie is clearly a book, not a book about cats.
No, Valkyrie is a book about a bird lady.
Lucky for you, I like this bird lady, too.
She is a pretty good character. I think she is actually my favorite character to play as.
Shell signs proudly after following a battle. The birds have a belief, : this is the only method of earning an immortal soul. I didn't read the first part of that, so I don't really know what the immortal soul thing is all about.
Well, when people die, the Valkyries come and take them to Valhalla.
I know that. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I played the demo for
That's
Two
just
Human.
basically what she was telling
Yeah, yeah. That whole Two Human thing, like I knew that was a deal.
That was
When's the second part of that coming out? That's still coming, right?
It'll come out
Part
right
2?
after Last Guardian.
Part 2 is the one that's got Dennis Dax over classes, if I remember correctly as well.
So now you got a bear man and a robot horse fighting each other.
Is that like some sort of like Trojan horse for Cybertron? You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's a pretty good one. I don't
All
know.
right.
Okay, and that is Griselda. Griselda?
Griselda.
Griselda?
Yeah.
Does she eat little children in her
In her gingerbread house?
Gingerbread
No.
house?
No, she doesn't.
Seems so far away.
These two are sisters,
Seems
Oh, okay, I see the resemblance.
follow my
and one of them is dying.
battle.
That's sad. I don't want to start with... This is a bummer. I thought this was going to be
This
a happy
game starts off like The Last of Us.
No! I don't want to play this. I want to go back to the cat.
This spear.
Give me your staff, dying sister. Older sister, younger sister? Probably older sister.
She is the
right?
older sister. Gwendolyn is the younger sister.
Okay, well,
Father.
Nason is dying, so this is not great.
Actions. I'm sure he will. Do I
Oh, she's crying.
Well, wouldn't you be crying if your sister was dying in your arms?
Please.
I don't have a sister. I don't know how to answer that
Hypothetically,
question.
would you have hypothetical tears if your hypothetical sister was hypothetically dying in your arms?
Hypothetically?
Hypothetically.
Gwendolyn.
I don't know how to answer that.
See you.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Like, what killed her? Did the robot horse do this
They're in the middle of a war.
with the robot horses?
Yes.
Pretty serious war, man. Like, this is...
Like, is this about? I mean, okay, what started the wing people robot horse war? Give me the lore here.
Well, there's this item that's called the cauldron that everybody's fighting
Did the
over.
Fluvians win? Nobody gets that joke but me, but that's funny. Trust me. Okay, there's a cauldron.
Yes. And
Who has the cauldron?
right now, at this point in the story, I believe the fairies are in control of the cauldron.
What? Tell me about this cauldron.
It basically has the essence of life in it.
So it sounds like it's a cauldron that you kind of want to have your hands on.
Yes.
A lot of people want to have their hands on.
I mean, if we had this cauldron, perhaps the Wicked Witch of the Gingerbread House would be dead.
That is true. If it has a hole in it, it belongs to Harry Potter.
Go on.
Because the bar in
You're losing
Harry
him.
Potter is the
You're
biggest
losing him,
cauldron.
Tony.
Any more deaths?
I don't remember a cauldron from Harry Potter.
There's a lot of cauldrons in here.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I don't remember
You have
one
to buy a
specifically-
cauldron.
I don't remember one specifically with a hole in it. Is that from the movies or your Lego game?
One of the pubs that they go to is called the Leaky Cauldron.
Oh, okay, that I get.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's where they get the butterbeer, right?
Yes.
I've read those books. I know what's up. Okay, so we got a leaky cauldron that Harry Potter lost, and it fell into this world. That's our dimensional crossover.
I almost put in "We're live with Harry Potter" on Twitter.
Harry Potter coming at us. So what was it like when your parents died?
Oh, too soon.
Hey, we just had a big sister die here. All right, so I'm moving with the directional pad. I'm playing as Gwendolyn.
You are as Gwendolyn. You
Very
can use
cute.
the D-pad if you want. I mean, the analog stick if you want.
Yep. You can remap pretty much everything.
I actually prefer to play this game with the D-pad. I think it works better.
I think I just did a super cancel somehow. I jumped backwards. Oh, I didn't know. There we go. Yeah, frame count that.
Super hyper mobile.
Hit R when you jump. I think you can.
Ooh, I got like a hover.
Yes, she flies. She has wings.
So she got the wings around her waist. I'm familiar with that. That's So okay, I'm just holding the button. Okay, all right, did pretty good. Oh wow, I'm just flying. I'm not even holding the button now.
No,
You
one
can
you,
stab up, you can stab down, you can stab left and
I
right.
can't. I don't know if I.
if you hold the jump button for a couple of seconds, you get that limited flight ability, and you don't have to hold it.
Yeah, like that's cool. Like that's.
You
I
can,
like that.
when you're running, you can hold down and stab and do like a Mega Man dash.
Mhm.
R1 is your dodge.
Ooh, I like that. What did that? I
If
think
you-
it came out of the slide.
If you hold your attack button, you guard.
Mhm.
So you might practice that too, holding up your shield. And
There
you
you
can
go.
move left and right with that too. Or at least back.
No, you can't move when you're
The
guarded.
second I
Oh.
tap forward, I do like a lunge attack.
Yeah.
Oh, you can in the PS2. I think that was it.
You cannot do that anymore. If you are guarding, you are.
My
stuck.
shield does have. That's my shield's health bar, correct?
Yeah, but you'll probably not break it anytime soon. You're
It's
the
not like
kind of person to
Gladius.
really guard.
Because the shields in Gladius break in like 5 seconds. So you
You're
just
not
never
going to
bother
break that
buying
shield
it.
in 5 seconds. Did you get the R1?
I haven't pushed any button other than X and square.
R1 is your roll, kind of your dodge.
I like this button.
We'll get to that in a minute. Let's take it slow.
Yeah, that button does something
So
specific.
I
We're
got
not going to discuss
I
that
got a
right now.
cartwheel here.
Damn it.
Pretty. Okay, so one thing that I do.
Gorgeous game.
Vanilla boy, baby. telling you. They know what they're doing.
So I got my cartwheel there with my R1 and a button. I'm not reading. I'm not. Okay. I should probably listen to what the game is trying to teach me, right?
It might help.
Press square to attack. Open the treasure chest.
You bash open treasure chests.
I mean, it's traditional. I got my mini map here, similar to Muramasa,
And if you are on a ledge, you can push down and jump, and you'll drop off the ledge.
as you do. Can I break these pots?
Yep.
You see your little mini map up there? Anything breakable shows up solid too.
Yeah, it shows up in white.
All that is really customizable too, by the way. You can change your HUD a lot. There's some pretty.
Whoa! I got Night Link here. Is this a good
fight
guy?
him. Fight him.
He hasn't attacked me
He
yet.
has a health bar. That means you
All right,
can
you
fight him.
swung first up the fence. What's up, buddy? I just killed your friend. Yeah, see, he knows what's up.
No, he's guarding, so you can't hurt him unless you break his guard.
I mean, I'm not gonna just attack this fool. I mean, he's just hanging out.
He's got a big knife, Shelby. You should probably cut
I mean, I got a big spear. I mean, we're just sitting here.
If you wait for everybody to attack you before you continue, you'll be
Hey man,
waiting
I'm
a
playing
long
this game.
time.
I'm just thinking pacifism mode, man. That's what I'm
You're
doing.
in the middle of a war. You can't be a pacifist.
Hey man,
They just cut your sister down, and you're gonna let that guy just sit
hey, one death does not deserve another death. Whoops.
And you'll also notice you have sort of two different versions of the minimap at the same time. Up at the top, you have one that shows where enemies and items are. Down at the bottom, it shows you where exits are on that.
Wait, you say
particular-
bottom?
The bottom right corner.
I got two maps?
Yeah, down at the bottom right corner, and then you have the one up at the top where. You
Okay, I see
her
the one at the
silhouette.
top. I got the little silhouette. What's the one at the bottom?
That circle.
That's a map?
That is a mini-map.
That's not like an item select thing?
No, that is a mini-map.
Oh no, wait, we got into that.
Oh, I see. So this is just the room I'm in now is a
It's a
loop.
circle. Yes, every room in the game is.
Time is a flat
Not
line.
every room.
No.
That's true. There are some that are squares, but
Okay, so
If
then
it looks like a circle, it's a circle. If it
circle.
looks like a rectangle, it's a left
and the
right
dots
rectangle.
on these maps is on the circle down here that I can barely see because it's telling me to hold the square to guard.
those are
There.
exits.
Okay, I got it, game. Just chill out. I'm trying to read the map. Yeah, got it. Whoa!
Yeah, we told you all this on the previous screen. I didn't realize. I should trust the tutorials in this game. They're really good.
Hold it. Okay, I'm charging up.
There we go.
Boom. There it is.
That was pretty cool. So every now and then she's like facing the other way in the animation. I think she just put like a mask on. Ow!
I'm down.
Thinking zombie Link.
And don't forget, if you want to overreact, you can just do left and right on the D-pad and juggle them up and slice through them left and right.
I'm trying to take it slow here.
Alright. They're gonna make you mad eventually.
All right, now this chick looks like she's all right. She
just shot it.
she was trying to hit a muskrat or something. I just happened to be in the way.
Is that right?
Like, is she a bad guy? Okay, wait.
Yes, she is a bad guy.
Wait. Am I fighting elves? Is that the thing here?
Those are fairies.
She mowed your
Yes.
sister down, dude. All fairies gotta go.
Yes, those are fairy foot soldiers.
They're bad.
And
Wait, the FFF?
yes,
The triple F?
The FFS, fairy foot soldiers.
Soldiers. Okay, I don't know. Fairy foot soldiers, I guess.
Well,
This is
that's
coffee
coffee.
they drink. In the Fairy Foot Brigade.
It's a special blend.
The FFS
Best
drink
part of
FFC.
killing
the
your
FFB.
Viking sister.
Get your go-round humor out of here, Shelby Coulter.
This is a serious.
Hey, that's how I do things. Dang it.
That's that kind of your go-round humor.
It's,
All right, what am I
it's
supposed
telling
to
you
do? Press that during a jump. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
There you
Stand
go.
under me. Do me a favor. Yeah, I got the glide. Uh-oh.
You're dizzy.
Uh, Rabbit push directional button.
Slam on the
Alright.
D-pad and the attack button, and you'll become dizzy.
Very cool. Alright. Yeah, I got glide, and I can attack while gliding.
There you go.
That's pretty nice. It's got some heft to it.
Well, she is carrying a giant spear.
Well, I really slid a lot. That's a cool. That makes that attack really feel like it's landing hard. You
Yeah.
know, if I could hit this guy with it, that would be even more impressive. Dude, seriously, work with me here. Just stay over.
You can just attack it
Give
from
me
the
some
ground.
distance here, dude. There we
There
go.
you go.
Need my space, man. Okay, great.
So that is the way you want to go.
I'm in a battle stage, and I have an S rank. Okay, so
Yeah.
so
It
I got
starts
some
you
elf
at S,
hunters.
and
What's
then-
S? Is that my grade? Is
That's
this
your
like
grade.
DMC? It's like grading me while I'm fighting.
Yes.
They're all going to be pretty poor. I don't know. I
If you-
usually get good grades in these games.
If you finish the fights fairly quickly, you'll get S ranks all the
That
time.
looks like Phazon.
No, that says Phozon.
That's almost Phazon. Is this a Metroid time?
No.
Luminous purple energy called
Phozons.
Phozons appear when you defeat an enemy.
Yes. And
You
that's what,
automatically gather Phazons when you're near them, and you can quick absorb and hold R1. R1.
that's that thing you were doing earlier where you were holding your spear up.
Oh,
and
like
it was
like
kind
a
of
prayer-looking thing
yeah,
I
You
was
were
doing.
smelling it?
This,
Yeah,
so that just draws in collectibles towards me. The
the
Phozons.
Phozons.
for now.
So the fairy foot soldier army has Phozons.
Yes.
Ooh.
Remember, Shelby, if you're guarding, gotta sweep them well, man. You gotta sweep them
I'll
well.
just keep hitting the button until they die.
Won't work forever.
You think I've gotten through a lot of these games like that?
One thing, we'll play
You
some.
got an actually that.
We'll play some later parts of the game later, but you'll see the AI in this game is really good. You'll see the enemies, you'll see them start to use potions and try to do attacks like that against you. And they're really smart about the way they attack you.
Phozons are a person's essence. Got it. That has to do something about flowers. You cannot steal the life force and turn to Earth realm.
When did this become Mortal Kombat?
Just now. And a mulberry seed. How do I?
You have to push down to pick it up.
Okay. I got a tutorial about seeds and phazons.
Phozon.
Dang it! I'm never gonna get that right.
This is a very important part of the game.
The
Managing
phozon?
seeds, and phozons especially, managing seeds.
One
This
thing I
is-
liked about Muramasa didn't really manage anything. I just hit
This
everybody.
part is very important to your leveling up.
I'm not really reading this stuff. You guys got me if I don't get anything right. Open the bag.
Push triangle. That opens
Okay.
up your items.
Oh. I got a Magduro rock.
No, those are ingredients that you will be able to use when cooking.
Oh,
later.
I got more. Okay.
It's
Wait.
seeds.
You get to
Oh,
cook in this
gosh.
game, Shelby. I think you're gonna like it.
Okay, so the icon I'm on up here, the L.
The mandragora.
Give me a second. Whew. Okay, so L1 and R1 switch between this turnip dude and the seed. That of which keeps me active in a radial menu around my character.
Yes.
And the thing that I'm selecting is the thing that is near her hand. So I'm going to
Time
plant.
out. Dang it.
I planted this
Fine.
Phozon seed.
Yes.
Did I not need to do
No,
that?
you're fine. I'll show you something else in a minute.
Hold.
Hold R1.
I mean, I already planted the seed.
No, you're fine. So you remember how R1 would bring in your phozons and absorb them? You can spew them out. Yeah.
Holding R1 and square at the same time will then expel them from your.
Oh, I see. I'm using that to water the plant.
Yes.
I'm out of water.
I think it took.
It'll pop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
And now you have to attack the plant. It will drop the fruit.
Why do I got it? That seems crass of me.
You gotta harvest the berry.
Okay, she's just, okay.
Yeah.
Tony said attack the plant like I was gonna. Oh, she
Sorry.
died.
Yeah, the plant died.
I love mulberries.
Okay, so now open your bag back up.
Triangle.
There's a lot of stuff in this game that you've got to really.
Okay,
I
Remember-
think you're gonna really like this, Shelby. Like, you get a recipe book and your own private chef and restaurants. You get to cook. You get to gather ingredients and mix up foods.
So
You
I
like
get to
cook.
eat it though.
you'll also notice that you now have another icon up there.
Okay, Micah's got something for me.
I got something for him. This is what the game was on PS2. It was only these radial menus that you would cycle through with L1 and R1. One nice new addition to this game, if you push the touchpad,
Push it or like click it.
click it, you can get this kind of more traditional menu.
Okay, this is like my Animal Crossing. Like
Yeah.
I'm selling to Tom
So
Nook.
you can see everything in one eye shot here.
Yeah.
Eventually you get bigger bags and need to scroll through pages, but this is a little more simple.
But
to
I can
it
see
all.
how this. Oh, that's a toggle.
That's a toggle. So PS2 era, and then the new hot.
I can see how this looks cool.
Oh, this was cool back in the day.
That's how I played the game. I used this.
I mean,
Really,
just
I switched to the new display bag version. I don't think the PS2 had the resolution to really give you that much other stuff probably
Yeah.
on the screen at one time.
So I just got my new Mulberry attack. It's my Leaf Man shield from Mega Man 2. I beat Mulberry Man. And now
Don't say that because now the next Mega Man game, if they ever make one, will have Mulberry.
Mighty Number 9 2
Okay.
Mulberry Man coming at you. Alright, so I'm gonna eat this. Do I need to eat this Mulberry?
You can eat it in bulk if you prefer.
You can eat both of those at the
Did
same
she get
time.
these at Costco? Is that how?
Yeah, basically.
Is that I planted Costco?
Yeah, you planted Costco.
Okay.
So if you push square,
I'm just gonna. I
It
can't
won't let
eat
you
in
do
bulk. Yeah.
so you have
She's trying to watch her figure, man.
you get experience for eating food. You've now leveled up.
You get experience for eating food, not
yes,
health.
you get experience. It will also refill your health at the same time.
Proactively harvest and eat fruit whenever you obtain seeds and phozons because your HP and various other stats increase when you level up.
Hey, Federico.
So this is Stardew Valley now.
A
Kind of.
little bit, yes.
This gets.
This is okay.
Pretty hard
So
to see.
I don't know if I'm in the tutorial still. I feel like I'm already in over my head.
You are
Really?
still in the tutorial. It gets really easy to manage once you gone through this and you realize what's going on.
So far, you've learned how to move.
Am I supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I would normally put it on this, but for the sake of this... What do you think
Just
here?
leave it on easy.
Alright.
No, but it's showing.
I mean, if I die and have to restart, that's not fun for you.
That's true.
Gwendolyn, you've returned.
Is that the robot horse?
I have an
No,
announcement,
that is
Your
Odin.
Majesty, regarding
wait.
the invasion.
Does he know
Our
that
troops have
his
been lost.
one of his daughters is dead?
Foes had more reinforcements
She's going
than
to
we
tell
had
him,
anticipated.
right?
Are all the Valkyries Odin's daughters in
No.
this, or just
No, just
Gwendolyn
those two.
and
Battle of attrition.
Gwendolyn and Griselda.
Griselda?
Yeah, they are the only two that are
Victory
his
suffered
daughters.
Many
One
casualties,
now.
including Griselda, our commander.
I know of Griselda's fate.
Griselda fought bravely for you to the very
So what
end.
killed Griselda?
One of the fairies.
Like, do we know exactly? Like, is this the thing where Griselda's going to come back at the beginning of the ending of the game evil?
She was
No.
the most gallant.
You tell me that, right?
She is. I would tell you that.
You a
She
cop?
does not come back. No, I'm not a cop.
Just tell me if you are.
Special weapon known as a cipher. It collects spirits that haunt battlefields and uses their
That
power
weapon
to
was
exploit
Griselda's.
enemies.
Yeah, I got that. She gave it to him. It's a
You
thing.
shall wield the spear as you please.
I don't like that Griselda died.
We shall
Like
launch
that,
another
that's too
assault
heavy
on
for the beginning of the game. This isn't
I shall
stinking up.
personally take part in this battle. Send the troops when you're prepared.
Father,
All right,
Well,
so
her death and the relationship that she has with Odin are the major part of her story.
were Griselda and Odin not necessarily
No,
close?
Griselda and Odin were very close. Odin doesn't particularly like Gwendolyn.
think she's inexperienced, right?
He thinks that Griselda was the better of the sisters.
I see a little family strife.
It's sort of Thor and Loki, only the female version.
Okay. I'm not reading all this. Normally I would totally read all this, but we're trying to stream here.
Luckily, you can go back and view all that stuff later. Like, you have a library you can go through.
I'm down here.
Yeah, don't overwrite.
I'm not going to overwrite your save.
I've already uploaded it, so if you accidentally save over it, it's no big deal.
Okay.
So, just so I have been playing this game on the Vita. My save is from the Vita,
Okay.
and the game is coming out on PS3, PS4, and Vita. It is not cross-buy, but it does have cross-save.
we shall
Comes out on Tuesday, June 7th.
At the moment, I have 4 soldiers ready. Just sit.
So Griselda was the crown princess, correct? Since he was the eldest sister.
Hear me out.
Okay.
The dwarf
What's up, dude?
magical elements
What do we got about? We got
will assure
Phazon's the key to victory. Got it. Thanks, dude. Whoa,
That's
buddy.
Eggman.
All right, King Hippo. Let's do this.
No, that's Eggman. Look at that guy.
All right, King Egg Hippo. What is up with you, buddy?
Griselda's dead because she rushed ahead of the main forces.
Hey, dude, don't talk about my sister like that.
Yeah, Federico, this
Regan.
the game is made by the same people that made Muramasa. This is a Vanillaware
I don't like this guy.
joint. They all use that same sort of art style. It's incredibly beautiful. It's very, very detailed.
Dragon.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt. No problem.
Queen of the Fairies.
My dear princess, that stone traveling from is very weak.
So, did we explain this is a remake of the PS2 version of the game?
Look at this rabbit lady.
We got a couple
She is a
videos.
puka.
Puka.
She is a puka.
Puka?
They are. You will find out later in the story. They are actually humans who have been cursed.
She's your handmaiden. That one specifically.
I want to be cursed. That's adorable. Look at that.
One of the characters you play as is a puka.
Really?
Don't
Yes.
worry, Shelby. Your time's coming.
I don't know. I have a feeling I'll never get that far in this game.
You will. You'll cut some dudes out. Don't worry.
I'm not really paying attention to these people. They seem to have very interesting things to say.
It's all, really interesting to
I'm
read.
just gonna go. Like normally I would totally be into this, but I mean people don't want to sit here listening to me joke. Was I supposed to click on something else? No, we're good.
We're moving out now. Inform the troops.
Her hand got really big.
That motion she does reminds me of the "Let's begin the operation" from Trauma Center.
Kind of looked like. Oh yeah. Uh oh.
You're going to battle.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be my sister.
Father's love.
She's really gone.
That's not true. I'm fighting for my kingdom and my own pride.
What?
I may fall in battle, but that is a
Yeah, that's obvious. She sits there and said Griselda, and then this bird shows up.
You seek death so that you may earn the love you seek.
This bird is a mystery throughout her story.
Quiet.
Hey,
I am but
chill out. I realize your sister just died, but no need to swipe at a bird. I can't.
Little blue bird never hurt anybody.
I've never been loved since the day I was born.
So I seriously
Give it
go
your
to
life
now,
for your father. Love
Whatever.
does worthwhile.
Okay.
You will simply
Bird.
die like Griselda died.
Okay.
Stop it! If I sacrifice myself for my duty, Father will surely show his love for me.
Who are that voice actors for Gwendolyn?
Surely.
It is nobody I recognize.
Their voice sounds familiar. But maybe at some point it kind of all voices probably sound familiar to some degree. Was that a chapter?
Yes.
That
There are 6 chapters for each character. The first chapter is you get to control a little bit.
Downstairs.
See, if this was Muramasa, I'd be picking that up already. But
Down
yeah,
stab.
yeah.
You drive me crazy.
Oh, down stab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime you see a shiny like that, or if you walk over a little,
There'll be a hole in the ground that'll squeak.
yeah, like a Mario 2 style shrub, if you were to walk over something like that and it squeaks, murder it.
Yeah.
Murder
I don't know
hard.
that I would hear the squeak. I saw the blink, but yeah, like literally the reason I was jumping at Muramasa, that's totally how I would pick that up. In the version I played, at least. I don't know if it's different. I'm saying I don't remember that.
So, but yes, that whole thing. that
Bring
you
it, fools!
had was a chapter. There's 6 chapters for each character. The first one is an interactive story chapter where you can move around a little bit. The second one is a straight cutscene.
I'm not even there anymore.
The
What are you
thir-
thinking?
the
I'm talking
third-
to this guy. I'm listening to you, Tony.
The
but not
third
really.
one is where you do all of your fighting. The fourth one is a cutscene. The fifth one is a boss
Chunks.
fight, and the sixth one is a cutscene.
Oh, so literally chapters are cutscenes?
Yes.
Okay. I totally messed up those fairy folders. I didn't read that. Right. Rank.
Do
Score.
well. Get
Gotcha.
S rank, you get more spoils.
Yeah.
S is for spoils. So, because I'm a completionist and Tony is not, every time we're in one of these radial levels, I'll go through the entire thing and look for any shiny things on the floor, any little ingredients to pick up.
Alright, so I just got some stuff here. Let me check this. I like how she stabs her her spear in the ground there. Alright, I got a healing potion. Picked up a couple of mulberry seeds. Now, now you told me these give me XP, not health.
You see it gives you XP. It increases your HP.
Max health.
Yes, and it refills some of your health.
Okay, so it does give you that. Okay,
Yeah.
and this is like all health. Okay, so it gives you the breakdown of it.
And your food, you have 2 different options that you can do with that. You can just eat it straight, or you
I
can
can eat in bulk. I see.
Yes, you could eat both of those at the same time, or you can save those things and put them into recipes, which would give you more experience.
Okay, I didn't do much of the cooking in Muramasa because I had bukus of healing items and didn't even need to.
The cooking in Muramasa wasn't nearly as important.
It was
as
cool,
It is,
but
it is essential.
It's
in this
very,
game.
it's very important.
Is it? Okay.
You won't hit the levels you need to if you don't leverage recipes and go to the restaurants. And
I accept your challenge. Okay, so explain to me my top left here. I have 2 as my level.
Mhm.
Yep.
The blue/green thing is my
That is your
power. Is that my?
that special attacks will consume power. There's some other things that will
So what would be considered a special attack? Do I have any of those right now?
not yet.
not yet.
No.
Okay.
There are some characters
Whoa,
like
whoa. Okay, there's another
you
version
just
of the
hit the
map.
right analog
I found the
stick.
3rd map.
Or you can hit the D-pad and that'll also bring up another map.
Alright, butterflies have phase on them, hold on when they're near them.
You're never going to say that word right this whole game, are you?
Dang it. It's phase on from now on, I don't care.
So
Okay, orange is my health.
orange is your health.
122 over 122 is also my health.
That is just a number
15 over
representation.
15 is number representation of my power.
That is another thing that some of your special attacks.
It's like your magic meter.
So I have a mana and I have a endurance bar. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yep, exactly.
Close enough. Okay.
Yep. The POW is the.
See, even he thought it said phase on.
No, it says phosons.
It's
It says phosons.
It's Phazon. No, with you, Federico.
The POW regenerates, so that's more the endurance.
The PAL region?
POW regenerates. The
Oh,
PP
gosh.
The PP is your magic.
Guard breaks. Yeah, these fools are guarding. That one's dead. See, I killed him before he had a chance to start. Give me your... Okay, now, gathering the Phazon...
Boson.
The Phazon crystals. I can either... Well, they draw to me automatically. I realize that I can accelerate it by doing the little R1 thing.
They pretty much come to you automatically.
Okay, so...
Not all the time. If they're too far away in the level, they won't.
That's true. Like if you did some crazy spell that blew the entire stage away, you should probably draw them towards you. But if it's a dude you like manually took out,
Okay, so I don't have to be anywhere near that stuff in order for the... Okay, I got some info about my stick. Dang, I really want to read this stuff because it all looks really cool.
All of their weapons are they're called ciphers.
Alright, well if you want to read this...
They're magical weapons.
At home...
yeah, anything that has that Phozon capability. is
See,
a
now,
cipher.
see? I'm going to
I
convert
just
everyone
further
on the stream.
emphasized. I didn't slip. I'm just emphasizing.
Alright, I'm going to plant the seed.
Okay.
I'm not going to plant in bulk, though. I'm going to come over here.
There you go.
R1 and square.
R1 is square.
It's
okay.
like you're attacking it with your
Okay.
Phozons.
Now, if I give it...
No?
Oh,
Giving it too much.
Okay, it's too much boson. I don't like to plant dies after I get the stuff from it, but I guess that's
I
nature.
don't know if you know
right?
how plants work.
Ash
I don't
Dash is
have. I'm not a gardening expert like you, Tony.
great. Shelby, I'm sure you noticed that you can use the right analog stick or the touchpad to bring up the big map.
So I can also push. I did that another way as I go.
Right analog stick.
Okay, right analog stick and also the touchpad
touchpad,
both do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So I make sure to go through every room. I don't know what your style is, but Tony doesn't go through.
In
every room.
Muramasa, I picked up every item that was on the ground, but they were far less than there seemed to be here.
So a rest stage, restaurant. If there's clashing swords, it's a battle stage like this where you'll have to fight some dudes to progress and get the levels unlockable.
What the heck is Metroid Future, man? There's no PS2 Metroid.
And you know.
Dude, if I don't know the Metroid game, then we got some problems. Come here, fairy lady. Sheesh. You're my turbo. Get that over. Okay. So this, I'm running into rooms, icing fools, and then I run out of the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you go into a room that is labeled as a battle stage, you have to defeat all of the enemies in that stage before
Okay.
we'll let you leave.
Okay, so are there rooms like in Muramasa where you run in like, hey, we're attacking you, but I can just ignore them and just
Yes,
run past
there
them?
are some like that.
Because I did that in every one of those rooms because I didn't want to fight them. I only fought the people I had to fight. So there's nobody here to fight. Okay, I gotta look at my map here.
Yeah, and you could pull up the big map to see you've gone to
So
those
lit up
places.
places where I've been, clearly, because it says start. And this is over here. Okay, so this room has a little C flashing in it. I mean, I cleared that room once
That
I did
is
that?
no, that little flashing C is a
Combat
checkpoint.
room. Check, crap. Okay,
check.
combat. Alright, so I need to go to that one.
So
There's a lot of maps.
there's a lot of maps.
I didn't realize a game needed 3 maps.
You can turn those off, by the way. You can actually customize the HUD really, really well. You can turn off the
Okay.
one above you. You can turn off the one bottom right.
What's up, buddy? That should you.
Base is under our control, but the enemy is stronger than
Okay.
Hey, Lang.
Deadlock. Alright, well, you. Good luck with your deadlock, buddy. What's over here? Man, this game looks really good.
This game is
Super
beautiful.
Look at that skybox, man. Hey, what's down here? Hey. What's up?
There will be some other levels later that sort of have this fisheye effect to them as you're moving around them. So
There
like,
had some of those in Muramasa,
things in the
right?
sky, you'll see the stars. They'll start to just expand and they'll just turn into lines instead of dots. You'll see them floating in the background.
Okay, so explain to me what I'm seeing here, because I got some red crossy daggers, level 2, enter. Clearly,
So-
I'm going to be fighting people when I go through this.
That means when
threshold.
you walk in there, that's going to be a battle room, and it recommends that you are, yes, at least level 2.
So that's like saying,
really
yo,
be
this
able-
is your level. This is the required level for this room.
Well,
know,
you can
maybe-
go in there lower, but that is the recommended level. that you
Recommended
go
level. That's a
into.
better word. Okay, so I'm running here. I'm level 2. That checks out. Bring it. Oh. Okay.
This is where you're going to get some of your special
All right,
attacks.
here's where I learned how to make potions, right? All right, each area contains an item that... I didn't push the button. That just went away on its own. I need phazon prisms. Got it.
Foes on prison.
Whatever. Cipher? Cipher? Skill?
Your weapon is called a cipher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every one of the main characters' weapons.
Oh,
So now you've got a huge tree of skills.
It's taking you there on that.
Oh, boy.
You're on autopilot. A
That's
lot of
pretty
this
necklace.
is new, by the way. They really expanded upon this from the PS2 one a
I
lot.
feel like I should be taking a correspondence course in order to play this section here.
It doesn't help when you have a Tony in your ear, but I really think if you're reading this and taking your time single player, this stuff actually comes across at the right pace.
I'm kind
Storming the
Beat
battle.
dry.
It tells you where you can find.
Oh.
Some of them-
So these are items I pick up.
Yeah,
I'm
some
not-
of them you get in a chest, and it just gives it to you when you beat a
Okay, so I'm not.
stage.
I gotta get ice shot up to level 5 before beak drive unlocks.
No.
Or something
Yeah.
like that.
No.
Not necessarily.
So okay.
Another thing opens up later where it is more of like a progression tree. I don't think
Okay.
you.
I thought that's what this was, like a Borderlands style. You got to get 2 in this grid before you can move to the
that
next.
comes
That
later.
comes later.
That comes
There's
later.
there's another set of skills that comes later.
There are 4 maps. You think there's only one progression?
Is there an instruction manual for this game? Is it just an
You
encyclopedia?
keep skipping it.
Okay, fair enough.
The game on the first playthrough will take somewhere between 17 and 30 hours, depending on how much of a completionist. you
This
are.
is what scares me. Is I got like tabs over here.
Yeah.
All right.
None of that's too hardcore though.
No.
That stuff's not intimidating. You were looking at the heavy stuff.
The part,
Another thing opens up later where it is more of like a progression tree. I don't think
Okay.
you.
I thought that's what this was, like a Borderlands style. You got to get 2 in this grid before you can move to the
That
next.
comes
That
later.
comes later.
That comes
There's another set of skills that comes later.
There are 4 maps. You think there's only one progression?
Is there an instruction manual for this game? Is it just an
You
encyclopedia?
keep skipping it.
Okay, fair enough.
The game on the first playthrough will take somewhere between 17 and 30 hours, depending on how much of a completionist. you
This
are.
is what scares me. Is I got like tabs over here.
Yeah.
All right.
None of that's too hardcore though.
No.
That stuff's not intimidating. You were looking at the heavy stuff.
The part. Okay.
Your skill tree
believe
was
you.
the most complicated thing in the game.
That grows and you get more types of things you can do.
Do I have to?
One thing you need to
Feed
do
it.
though now is that you've
I need to
unlocked
ice
that
shot
skill.
somebody, yeah.
You need to hit the L1 button
To skill activation
you
menu.
need to equip that skill.
Okay. Activating ice slot consumes the PP gauge. You can also replenish PP by absorbing PHOs, the ONS.
You remember the magic gauge at the top left, 17 out of 17 I was telling you about?
Yeah.
That's your consumable magic gauge.
Which is different than my POW gauge.
Correct.
Which is not a POW block.
Here in a second, when you go to that skill menu it's showing you, it will tell you what that move consumes.
Yeah, whether it
it be
consumes
POW
POW
or
or-
PP.
Oh.
So push
okay.
square, and you can set it to one of your buttons over there.
I'm going to put that on O.
There you go. That is
Okay,
now
pushing O on O made it go back. I had to push X on O to make it O.
that is now your circle attack.
Okay.
So during combat, you're wailing on your combo with X, but you can kind of just throw in circle with
I
a
did.
combination of a direction to do all these special magic moves. It becomes pretty fluid and second nature, I think.
It's been activated. That's what happens when you do the ice shot.
So did you map it to just circle?
Yes.
Okay.
But I had to hit X to get out of that menu. I had to hit O to get out of the submenu with it, and the X to get out of the screen menu. Wait, I don't want to attack that potion. Will I break that potion if I attack it?
No.
Dude, chill out! I'm learning how to use a tree! Did you pick up my potion?
No, he has potions that he can use.
Well, freaking don't waste your potions, dude. I'm gonna kill you and take them.
And see, sometimes he'll drop
He
them.
did. Oh, he ain't dead. He's
Oh,
still going.
No, you have your health bar, and then there's a mini health bar.
Okay, so he's got his own thing like Muramasa.
Just like in Muramasa.
Guess what, dude? Chill out.
There you
Yeah, what you can do?
There you go,
You're up there. I
Sheldon.
see
You
you.
got this.
Look at that.
Cut him left and right. Left and right. Just slice through him. I'm not sure I want to watch you play Muramasa. I think
It's just me.
I think I get really
I
mad.
push square until everybody falls down.
You don't just hit left and right through them? Like, you really don't even need to hit buttons to beat people in that
I mean, I push up and down every now and then, do some fancy stuff.
But you can, like, slice through them left and right, left and right. Try
What do you mean?
Next dude you encounter, beat him with just the D-pad.
That's not an attack button.
It's totally an attack button.
I can just run through somebody? And
Yeah, you can slice left on the D-pad, then slice right, and then you can push up and knock in the air, and then stab down.
Okay, I got some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plant the seed because I can do that. I know how to do this.
Do you prefer the radial menu or the bag?
I kind of like the radio menu just because it looks nice.
Okay, kind of a purist. All right. When you start to get a lot of stuff, you might reconsider. I'm very surprised you prefer the radial menu.
I used it
Come
almost
back.
exclusively.
It's too much. Man.
Alright, I got these mulberries. I really like mulberries.
I have a mulberry tree in my backyard.
I would like to make a mulberry pie right now. Okay. Alright, so I got a thing. I'm going to go into my menu and look at all these berries. Like, yeah. Whoa.
See, now you're eating in bulk.
I'm eating in
now,
bulk.
Now you can add more to it by hitting square.
Alright, we're going to do 2 berries, Not going to get too carried away here. Well, she just shoves them right in her face, doesn't she?
Hump.
Is there any reason to not just crush all those berries right now and just get XP?
They
do give me health.
Early on, it's okay to just munch the berries.
Okay, I would say, is there any reason to pace myself here to keep these as health?
But eventually,
I think I want XP more than I want health right now, right?
Those can be used as ingredients in recipes that would give you more XP.
So I can make a pie.
Yes.
She's just shoving berries.
Not only can you make a pie, but you'll eventually get to the point where you'll take the seeds of some of these fruits and make your own trees from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can even use
Do
them.
I have to start splicing together? Like, do I got to make seedless watermelon by mixing the right mulberries together?
Yes.
This game's intimidating me.
Okay, now,
Okay, I got an item, it said.
Yeah.
Shelby, I hate games with menus, and I can hang in this game. That should tell you. Like, I'm not
saying I don't understand
I'm
it.
not compatible with Persona and Persona Fusing or any of that business, but
I
can
can
do
show
this.
you some spreadsheets.
I'm
I've
just
made
saying,
some
I
spreadsheets.
never had to make a spreadsheet.
Go ahead
to play
and bring
this
up
game.
your menu again. Oh, after you.
I want to. Oh, you want? Oh, ice, you say?
Yeah.
I can't see this lady back behind me.
Kill a dude with
Oh wait, I'm
just
supposed
a
to be
D-pad.
using just the D-pad. I think I killed them all.
Yeah.
I like how it points out that there's a thing there because I totally can't see it.
And don't forget, on your little white silhouette map at the top, if you see anything there, it's a breakable on the stage that you can get, like
But
a
it's
barrel.
something. Oh, I got a thing.
You got a coin.
And don't
So I
forget-
see up here in the mini map up here. That's kind of cool. I can see lines of the surfaces I can stand on. That's nice.
Yeah, and you see those breakable pots down there I was talking about?
I do. Like there's a thing right here. So that's 61 when I hit that. That was the damage I did to the chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pot City. Oh wait, I'm
Which is
supposed to
the
D-pad. Okay, so what am I doing?
You just hit left and right. Like hit, and then like square,
Okay, I do have to hit the attack button.
square, and then just left and right. Left and right. Tell me explain this.
It's not working.
I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I'm hit. Okay, square left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Maybe this is too muscle memory and I don't know what I'm doing. That's entirely possible.
I feel like
May
I'm
I see
missing
the control
something.
here?
I think this may just be a PS2
I think I broke all
thing.
the pots though.
No, because like this, you can just take dudes out like that.
You're holding square though.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Not just pushing it like he told you to do.
Okay, sorry. So you put, but then like at this point, like
They
when
like my dancing.
I can push up, I can push down. So if you have an enemy, you can just keep slicing them back like that and juggling
Okay,
them and
okay.
push. You can bop them in the air. And
I got you with that. Okay.
Okay. That's
I
how you
don't-
play Muramasa, is it?
No,
Oh jeez.
I did. Here's it. You want to see how I play Muramasa?
You played it different.
Next, okay, let me show you how I play Muramasa when I find some more people
Had a little
to
bit
fight
of
here.
square, and then a little bit of square.
All right, so see these guys? Imagine imagine I'm Momohime instead of Gwendolyn here. This is how I play Muramasa. Hey, what's up, guys?
You just mash up
Okay,
the square.
hold
button.
down square and then just push right.
I'm
and
showing you
then
how I
left.
play Muramasa. You see this guy who's blocking? He'll stop blocking eventually because I'm going to keep hitting him. And that's how I play Muramasa.
So you're not taking advantage of the deep combat system that the game
I
has.
just want to see the game in motion. I don't really... The gameplay, while fun, is not necessarily super enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
Feed foes on your mulberries, grapes, and apples, and muggles.
Muggle fruit.
Are Muggles the same Muggles as in Harry Potter Muggles?
I think Muggles are just a fruit in this.
Oh, they're fruits.
Yeah.
They're not people.
You're not eating people. Muggle fruit's not people.
Soylent Muggle, maybe? Alright, this is a mid-boss. Alright, well bring it on, Force Robot. Oh, you got some people with you.
Yes, yes.
There you go.
Yes, yes! That's what I'm talking about!
You can do that?
That's what I'm talking about!
You can do that in Muramasa?
That's how you play Muramasa!
I got my veto.
Yes!
I'll show you
Yes!
Muramasa.
Yes! She was culling 9 dudes!
I would like to point out, I did like have over a 500 combo in
Ice 'em.
at one point.
Ice him during that too.
Oh,
man.
when you say ice. Wait, no, that's
Circle.
not ice.
The biggest combo I've gotten in this game is about 330 something.
Did you hear me, Michael, when I said?
Nope.
I did get over a 500 combo.
No, you
I totally did.
don't. Your Vita goes down or something.
See, that doesn't feel right, just swinging back and forth with the D-pad. This feels like combat here. I feel like I'm doing something.
You want to be pushing the buttons.
Yeah, I do. I don't feel like I'm doing anything with just the Micah sweep here. Oh, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong.
It's
Like this, I feel like I'm fighting when I'm mashing that square button.
It's handy
you know?
to do the Micah swipe occasionally. In
Well, when
combat.
you got a bunch of people, I could see how that would have been useful in Muramasa. But like when I'm fighting a boss, except for remember that big giant dog boss I had to fight the other day.
See, I don't think this game moves as fast as Muramasa does.
I think I agree with you at that point. Definitely, Gwendolyn's movement speed right here. Well, she's picking up speed as I keep going.
Yeah, but Momohime and Kisuke,
they get going pretty quick.
They
There you go.
look like they're running fast, but I'm not sure they actually.
the screens are moving fast.
Well, it's a little weird for me because I have the Twitch thing on the side here too.
But like, if you start flying, if do your glide, just fly this whole stage.
Fly. And
Look how fast you're moving around the circle, because you can't tell when you're in the sky because of all the layers.
I mean, she's moving. Don't
You're
get me
moving,
wrong.
man. It's not a slow game. And Velvet, I think, is
I'm not saying it's
fast.
slow again. It just, at the moment, seems slower than Muramasa. But also at the same time, I played
yeah.
Muramasa on a screen this big.
Muramasa is faster. I'll give you that, but I wouldn't say that this is slow.
No, I agree.
Dragon's
this is not a
Crown
slow
in
game.
comparison is a much slower
It's a
game.
slower.
That's more of a. That's meant to be more kind of a dungeon crawl, though, right? Okay, maybe bad use of words, perhaps. I want to go in this room because it's a dead end. We're going to clean this room out.
All right,
See that? I'm going to attack this thing with down square,
good.
and I got.
So there's two different kinds of currency. There's regular money, and then there's like what, puka money? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, there's
Puka money's only take puka, huh?
well, they take gold coins that most of the things.
Everybody takes
that you
gold.
use-
This is the room. It was that coin.
No, it's got to be something else.
There's-
Sometimes like the very top right, top left corner,
There's
they'll have,
usually a
Can I
chest.
go up?
they'll have like a Mario 1 castle kind of secret where you can like jump over the wall that you can't see.
Wait,
kind of deal.
chill out, lady. Come on. One up here.
Yeah, that kind
Okay,
of thing.
okay, here we
So
go.
there's a big chest.
What?
Right there.
Oh, wow, I didn't see it. Yeah, I got a freeze spray prism. Okay. Yeah, I got.
So remember on this
Darius
tree-
Burst or whatever this one's called.
It said some of these could only be found in certain locations,
Right.
right? Some of them you actually buy with your foes on, but some of them you have to earn by getting to a certain point of the map.
You acquire a cipher skill that consumes POW, my other type of thing. POW automatically accumulate over time. POW regenerates. Does the PP regenerate as well, or do I have to gather that?
PP, you have to-
It regenerates as you defeat enemies. It does
Wait, which one does?
the PP gauge.
Or
Do you
you
want
can
to-
use potions. The PAL one is just like the time.
Yeah.
That's like your endurance one. But the PP one is like a magic gauge. You either have to drink potions or kill
Do I
dudes.
need to check my phone for my text messages?
No, these are all those
Those
library
are all the
books you're
books
skipping.
and recipes.
Yeah, here you find your story beats, your recipes, your alchemy potions.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for the archive.
No, you're not ready for that.
Let me out. Yes,
You just said no.
I meant no. I don't want to be in the archive. Okay, story options system.
You notice dead center of the screen it says skill up ready? You have enough foes on to go buy and upgrade.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you could improve your
I want
life.
to use that skill. I was trying to get back to the quick assign.
You have to.
What is this screen? I've never seen this.
This
screen
is where you
before.
can equip those things that you picked up earlier.
Okay, I want a
Those-
luck stone and a star pendant.
Those
Bam.
increase your defense.
I think you can also do that from your bag view, your
Yeah.
spinning bag view. So, Shelby, this is the same thing, just a different interface. Don't get freaked out here, man.
Hard not to.
Shelby,
Okay.
the thing about your what you're looking for, that L1 menu with your quick attacks, that's actually done during gameplay, because that's meant to be something you do on the fly. Because there will be a point where you
There
have
you go.
way more moves than you can assign to your quick keys. So that L1 menu is supposed to be something that you can bring up any time, and it'll pause live combat, so you can engage one of those. Special
Okay, so
moves.
I can change this screen right here in the middle of combat.
Exactly, and
In
you're
Muramasa,
supposed
I
to.
could not change my equipment in combat. Once I was in combat, I was locked. I couldn't change my swords. I couldn't change my assigned.
You could
weapons.
change the
Change
3
sword.
swords that you had.
Yeah.
That was it. You could.
I can't go and say I want this sword to this sword.
Okay.
I couldn't change that stuff in combat.
Well, all of those, that grid of your, cipher moves you're
How
getting,
do I
Go up,
those show up
push
here.
square, and then you can assign it to one of your buttons.
Okay, I was hitting X on ice shot and it was doing ice shot.
Yes. If you hit X, it will do that attack.
Well, how do I?
Because you're supposed to get to these live at any point. Push right.
I am.
No, push square.
Oh, square.
There you go. Now you can assign it to one of the buttons.
So like
Okay.
that blue half circle on the left, those are supposed to be quick executable, but not necessarily like key shortcuts. So like if you bring up that L1 menu during combat, it pauses the fight, so you can choose one of those.
Right, if instead of doing up and O, I can just say, man, do beat drive that now, bam, do
Exactly.
Yeah.
it. I get that. It's just,
Because you get so many more of those than what you could assign.
yeah,
to
it's
shortcuts.
just weird. Like I come in here expecting to hit X to advance, and instead of that, it's just firing off this shot.
Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot. That's almost a
It's
menu.
okay. Yeah,
I'm not
it's
good at
okay.
putting stuff into words.
It's just trying to get used to the menus. I'm not familiar with this stuff yet, which is the whole purpose of me doing this right now.
Do you want to upgrade your ice attack?
I don't know which attack I want to upgrade yet. I think maybe the freeze spread gun, but
Okay.
I want to use this other in combat before I commit.
Okay.
I'm gonna check things out here. What's going on up here? So the sky is kind of a weird color. Is that normal? Did something bad happen to the sky?
This is just what the sky looks like here.
This ain't like the Matrix, and we scorched the sky, and the robots are now feeding off of Duracell Valkyries. Dura-Valkyries? What does this do?
I'm neutral in this war.
Okay, thanks, merchant. What am I buying? This is the I found the merchant.
Yep, that is the merchant.
All right, what are you selling, merchant? Oh, look at these guys. Look at this stuff. Okay, so Cyclone the horse dude did to me. That was a tornado. I got one of these, but I haven't used it yet.
Wait, are you selling your stuff here?
No, I'm buying.
No, I think you picked sell. Be careful. Yeah.
Oh, that's my stuff?
Yeah, you were in your inventory.
Oh, dude, I don't need you, merchant. I got stuff for days. Okay. Oh, I'm buying stuff. Okay.
So, bag is what you have on
Definitely
you.
want a map.
Item box is kind of like the inventory that's accessible from any merchant or checkpoint, but it's not actively on you. It's like your hideout in Yakuza.
Item box is my off-character storage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Bag is on-character storage. Okay. So how do I know? Okay, just tell me how much I have in my item box, which is nothing. I have 16 things in my bag, and I got some money.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm buying a map, because you always buy a map.
Yes.
You should always buy that.
Always buy that. I did that in Muramasa. I bought every map I found.
Good man, Sheldon.
I know how to buy a map. I got a luck
You know how to
stone.
play Murloc.
Dude, I beat that game.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I think all I want from you right now, you know what? I want the shield ring, because it sounds pretty dope.
It's
Okay,
a lot
so...
of money
Hey, man.
for 5%.
What's the point of making them if you can't enjoy spending it? That
But it also increases your defense.
that ring is very pretty. That's why
And
I
you
want
can only
it.
wear 3 things right now, so.
It's alright.
Alright, I'm just saying.
I appreciate it.
Luckstone is pretty good.
I already got a luck stone.
You can equip multiple.
I want a ring. I want to accessorize here.
Alright.
I'm still.
It does match your outfit.
I know what's up. Okay, so I am noticing that next to the shield ring here, both my bag and my item were both like flashing.
It's just telling you that you don't have anything of that kind of item in those places.
What?
You'll see see down on the star pendant, it's got 1 in your bag, which means you're carrying a star pendant right
Okay. Okay, it's just weird that they're both. Okay, so it's just that box is held. Okay, I'm ready to check out. How do I
now. Push X.
Should I push X here? Okay,
No, it
buy
doesn't
anything.
matter.
Okay,
No.
just want to make sure. I'm good. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, give me my. Did he just throw my ring on the
Yeah, he
ground?
throws your items on the ground. And you have to
Not
pick them up.
cool. I will be leaving a very bad review for you on Yelp, sir. Thank you.
Now you got to go and equip that ring.
Customer service was poor. Item selection was impressive. May shop again. Alright, so I'm going to push this button
Yes.
and go to my equipment. I'll go down here. I'm going to say, give me that pretty ring.
There you go.
You know, the effect on that ring isn't really much. I just kind of like the ring. Alright, we got that. Skills takes me to here. Okay, I'm going to upgrade Freeze Lance.
Okay.
And by upgrading that, I need
Ice shot.
foes on 20 level. I guess I'm going to hit
That's your
X to
regular-
confirm.
That's
Okay,
your
I'm just
regular
trying to.
Cipher. Your
Right.
Wait, hold on, Shelby. Do you want the
Whoa.
one that shoots the?
Yes, I'm upgrading the one I want.
You are, because
Oh no, I'm not. Ice shot. Okay.
Ice shot's the one you got first that shoots like the 5 ice balls.
Okay, I thought I was on this. What is this?
That is your weapon. It
Oh,
has-
that's just the lance.
Yeah, that's just like spear level 1.
Is it like naturally have an ice affinity to it? Because it's called a freeze lance here.
No, the freeze lance is
That's that.
item there.
Okay.
The cipher is your spear.
Okay, that's me not reading the thing. So upgrading that. Okay, well let me read the thing. Level up bonus, +1 attack and +1 to max PP. Well, that sounds all right. Same thing, but I get my ice shot thing up. But that's only for that attack,
It's only
correct?
for that attack. You have enough phosons, you would be able to upgrade your cipher and ice shot at the same time.
Oh, well, I should probably give this a level because this is my default attack, right? That's going to make every one of my attacks more powerful.
That's how you play. It's just by hitting square.
it is.
So that's probably a very important thing to
All
power.
right, I'm going to.
Ice shot's good. It's a good move.
So where's my total amount of
Phosons over
phosons?
on
Okay,
the left.
up here in the book. No, it just happened to be over
It
the
just
book.
happened to be in a book.
Man,
You can hit options or circle, I think, to hide the menu if you're just looking around. Is it circle?
I'm hitting. The circle's going to close this thing.
No, I think you can still peruse this grid. Yeah, without.
Oh, okay. Just give me a little more real
What
estate on
button
the
was that?
screen
Was that
here.
touch
That was
bar?
circle.
Okay.
I hit circle again. I'm brought back to here.
But yeah, like you can take.
So I got to hit O twice just to get out of that. I
Yeah.
guess. Okay. Maybe a little button.
Well, the grid gets really big, so it helps. That
Yeah, I
full
get you. It's
screen.
just yeah.
And then
I-
you can use the right stick to actually zoom out.
Can I? Okay, so like I got a question. Well, I think I just upgraded that.
Yes,
I
sir.
wanted to, but it's okay. That's a pretty pin.
That's a good move. That's,
I like that one.
Recommend.
It's spread. Can I? So that thing that I just hit. Can I make that show back up now?
yeah.
Push X.
Okay. 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 All right. I'm gonna walk away from that for now.
Okay.
You're one room away from the boss. Don't go in there. That's
What?
your checkpoints. It will let you jump around. To
That's a
different
quick
checkpoints.
teleport.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Fast
fast travel. Gotcha. All right. We got. Ooh. Hey. What's up?
Good eye, Sheldon.
Give me.
I think that's usually where you get the puka money, is from those shinies in the ground.
Puka money.
I don't know where I get it.
Did
but
I
always
not
have-
save? How do
No,
I?
you haven't.
It's just letting you know you're about to
You're
really
about to
fight.
No,
a boss.
it would tell me that in Muramasa as well. No, I don't want to challenge this foe. I want to save. Okay,
Push
so
options.
so the thing over there was not save. I have to go in here to save. Apparently.
Yes, and then go down to system.
Yeah, you can save anywhere, anytime.
Okay, because Muramasa, you would run up to a thing like, "Yo, save." This is in this game. It's in the menu. Not
Yeah.
there's not physical things.
That green fiery thing is a fast travel and a checkpoint if you die.
Honestly, when I saw this, I thought that was save. I did not read the giant word that said exit. That's my bad. All right, I'm going in. Bring it. Bring it, powerful.
Now you have
Joe.
to listen to a cutscene first.
It's okay. I don't mind cutscenes.
That is the Elf Queen.
I have a report, Your Highness. The Aesir have launched an all-out assault.
I appreciate
They are
their
attacking
proper
our
punctuation and
headquarters with all their
capitalization for your
soldiers.
highness.
The paladins fight valiantly, but 'tis only a matter of time till they are overrun.
Odin, I see he risks his own life with this strategy of his. Here are your orders. Quickly! Call back the troops from the front line.
She started
And
yelling.
attack
All of a
them
sudden,
from
he
behind.
really didn't get any further away from her.
Use everything we have.
Does she only have one
Attack
leg?
from both sides
No, she has
and
two.
annihilate
Where's the other foot?
It's directly behind the foot.
Oh Oh!
Our king is bestowed with divine grace.
She.
Prepare yourself
Okay, I know
for
Gwendolyn's
the
probably
ghosts.
supposed to be mad, but she looks adorable. Like, she doesn't really seem that angry at all.
Gwendolyn shall be
It's
the
because
one
she has
to take
anime
your
eyes.
life.
That's the problem.
I mean, even in her voice, she doesn't really sound that. Like, if this chick ran up to me right now, like, pointed the spear and be like, hey,
Indeed.
I wouldn't be that threatened.
Japanese
She did just
Gwen-
make the entire planet shake by hitting something, though.
Japanese Gwendolyn gets a little more mad.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the
Wait,
way,
what?
I don't know if you knew this. This is based on like
Time, sorcerer.
an old Valkyrie, what's this, Wagner, like the dramas, like the stage musical dramas. Like this is based on like Wagner's Rings. I've never seen it or heard
Really?
it. Of
Okay,
course,
cool.
But this story has
To the
some
test.
roots in it.
Heavily influenced.
Yeah.
So impudently.
Kind of like how
See,
Oh
she
Brother,
has two
War,
legs.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Is the Odyssey.
What is that, dude? Is that
That's Belial.
Belial?
Yeah.
Yeah, the story's based on Wagner's Ring or the Ring or Ring Cycle. It's an old musical drama. In the late 18th
Now you have to fight Belial.
That's what I'm fighting.
Yep.
So I'm playing like Muramasa right now. This is Muramasa. If I was playing Muramasa, but I'm not playing
Hold
Muramasa.
down square.
I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm flying away though.
You can go pick up that potion and throw the potion.
It'll be there when I get. Oh.
Oh, you just got it.
That's supposed to happen?
No.
He burnt up other armor that threw him. That's kind of cool. What's up, buddy? I don't really want to do this, but you kind of forced me to. You seem like an alright dragon. I really like your scales. I'm not ready to just try to shoot a rock at
You can hit triangle and do some things.
you. Watch this. I can just chill out.
I did just say that.
Huh?
Hit triangle and you can drop potions. They're opposed like that. We'll drop a fireball.
I want to throw one of these cyclones at him.
Okay.
Ow.
Something like that.
He kind of ran off.
He's under.
This doesn't hurt me, does it? Oh. Yeah.
This just turned into Monster
Hey!
Hunter somehow.
Chill out, dude. You're almost dead anyway. What are you
You
doing?
have beaten Belial.
All right, Sheldon.
Too much stuff. Very nice effect and stuff like that. Alright, I'm back to the leaky. Whoa, uh-oh. Alright, stuff's about to get real.
Please rejoice. The enemies are retreating.
There you go. So I think technically we need to stop at this point because we're not allowed to show past chapter 5.
Have Brennan's troops hunt down
Like, do I need to hit, like,
Like,
a
you need to
menu
hit
thing?
Options, if it'll let you. No, not
Not that?
not the PS button.
from all our
Options, okay.
And hit
What do I
skip.
do here?
Hit skip.
Skip all, or just skip?
Just skip.
I'm skipping. Do I need to skip more?
Yep. Just hit skip all, I guess.
I'm gonna hit skip all. Alright, well, if you want to see that, tune in yourself.
You got to play the game yourself to find out how Gwendolyn's story ends.
That's the end of Gwendolyn's story?
Not even close.
That was chapter.
That was chapter 1 of 5, correct? 1 of 6?
No, that was 2 or 3.
Was it?
We weren't on 6, but
What chapter was I on?
You may have been on like chapter 3.
yeah, I don't think we were near 6, but we can only do a max of 2 hours.
2 hours.
Okay.
So we've got 45 minutes left.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour and 8 minutes. So do I need to hand the controller to somebody else here? Do you guys
Yep,
wanna
I'm
show
going
us
to
some
take
other stuff?
over and show some of the other characters.
Okay, well, here you go.
So
So kind of like Yakuza 5, there's 5 different stories, 5 different playable characters, right? And they all culminate into this epic ending.
Okay.
So Tony's going to take us on a little bit of a round tour of some of the other playable characters so you can see different fighting style.
Okay, so that I feel like a lot was thrown at me right there.
It doesn't help when you're too tired of having blind energy too.
Yeah, I don't think it was too much. I just feel like there's more depth to this game than Muramasa.
I would agree with that.
there is a lot more.
Significantly more.
I would agree
Which
with
would
that.
make sense. You have more playable characters. I like this cat.
So there we go.
Yeah, okay, so
What's the cat's name?
So
Socrates. Yeah.
good.
Hey.
So, I mean, just as you have more characters, you have more depth again. This seems like a more fleshed out game.
Out the door.
Don't take the cat out.
Okay, so you'll see there are 4 different books on the ground now.
Is each one of these represent characters?
Each of these is a different character. There would be, if you're at the end of the game, there would be 6 books.
We got 4 books.
Yeah. So this save that I've uploaded has 4 characters in it. We've got Gwendolyn, not Socrates. The Puka Prince is Cornelius.
I heard about these pukas. Apparently they're cursed humans, but they're kind of adorable.
Yes. Fairyland is a character named Mercedes. She uses.
Are you on the other side of the Valkyrie Fairy War there?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes, you are.
In Fairyland, you go back in time and kill Zelda.
All of these stories weave in and out of each other, and as you play along, you'll see how some of them take place before Gwendolyn's story, some of them take place after, some of them interact with hers a little bit.
I know how storytelling works, Micah, and I know how interweaving stories happen. It's like when I accidentally figured out the secret reveal to Metal Gear Solid V, and Ethan was like, "Well, you just figured it out!"
Alright, so I'm going to go in, and we're going to play a little bit of Cornelius.
Is the cat just there because it's an adorable cat?
Yes.
And this little girl thing, well, you know what? I'm not going to ask that question.
What? That's the...
I was just curious if this little girl was more than just a HUD.
No, she's
just telling the story.
She's
just a device to here's
you're like in her attic library, and she's really reading the books and reading.
Like at the end, I'll stop being ignorant. Socrates is actually the final boss of this whole game, right?
You wish.
Man.
No,
whoa! What is this?
I don't know. Leifthrasir might have some secret ending where Socrates is the...
This shows you how all of their stories interact.
Okay, this is a timeline.
This first column is
Gwendolyn.
The second column is Cornelius' story. The third one is Mercedes' story.
You can show this stuff? We're good here?
Yeah, it's not good. I'm not going to give any spoilers away by flipping through this real quick.
I really don't feel like I can give away spoilers. I don't know the story of this game. I'm just really good at guessing. Apparently. Alright, so you are playing the bunny rabbit.
We need to figure out how to kill this.
Puka Prince. You're the prince of the Pukas. Is there a hierarchical... Do the Pukas have a governing body, I guess I will say, to where they need a...
Cornelius, are you going to the forest again?
Wait, are you playing a Puka Prince or Cornelius?
You've changed
Cornelius
recently.
is the Prince.
I thought you would have
At the
learned
beginning
to
of
be
his story,
responsible,
he is...
but you are
He hasn't been
still
Puka-fied.
immature.
No, he gets
No matter how
He gets Puka-fied in the next cutscene.
fascinating that girl in the forest is. Remember, you are a prince.
We can show
Be
the first bits
reasonable
of each
and
character.
stop
Okay,
acting
okay.
like a
Stuff
fool.
goes down to the final chapter for
Your
Okay, I
Majesty,
got you. I just want...
the prince merely wishes to
Okay,
sow
so-
his wild oats while he retains his youth.
Am I allowed to ask her?
Stay out of
spoiler,
this, you
how
court
do people
jester.
get Puka'd? I was told that they
Calling
were
the royal sorcerer a
Is
fool
there like
is
a
quite
grand
harsh.
Puka out there that's doing the Pookie?
No, there's just...
Father, as I
in
have
this
said,
case,
I kind of
Tis
just
no
like
mere
saying
game
one
with
of the
Jake.
wizards is going to curse him.
My feelings are
Like,
genuine.
can multiple wizards do a Pook spell?
I told you what
Okay.
happened to your
It's not,
uncle. Do you recall?
confined to
Are
one
you saying
particular
you
Not
wish
one.
to
There's not
commit
like
the
an expert
same
Puka
mistake?
like he does all the Puka.
My brother loved a common
like a
girl
generic
from the
thing.
village
Yeah, it is
and was
just a spell
disowned
that a
by
lot
the
of
king
different
after
wizards-
suffering.
As of their
The woman I
stories, there's
love is
no
no
way for them
low-class
to
commoner.
become-
can't be
I do
unpooped.
not believe she is unfit
Once
for
you're
royalty.
hooked, that's it.
A
can't
kingdomless
stop.
princess.
Like Pringle.
What did she expect of you when you
But you can't
first
hook just
met?
one.
Father, please stop insulting her.
Sorry, I need
You
to
may
get
be
some
my
more.
father, but I will not hear her impugned.
Let's skip this cutscene and we'll go straight to
Sheldon, there's a character in the game that reminds me of you.
Okay.
see, he has now been Puka-fied.
His dreams don't
He
come
seems pretty bummed out.
We're gonna skip the cutscene though.
Oh, I can skip those cutscenes this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, question. Mercedes.
I must speak with you.
Mercedes?
It is an urgent matter.
Mercedes is a fairy.
Who is the Puka Prince's name?
Please wait for me at our usual spot.
Okay.
I would like to finally shake
Is the
the
Puka Prince
indecisiveness
an
I have
official
held
title,
for
or
so
is he just
long.
kinda...
He is a prince who has become
My love,
Okay, so
I
he's
shall
not like the
speed
Prince of the
towards
Pukas,
you,
he's just
No.
a
quick as
prince
the wind.
that is a Puka now.
No, the Pukas have their own village, but there's no like.
There's no Puka
governing.
king.
No,
Prince Cornelius.
this is Velvet.
Okay.
She's one of the other playable characters.
She's the other playable character we don't have.
And
Okay.
Cornelius is in love with her.
I
Okay,
sense
she
signs
seems to
of
be
life in
fond
this
of him.
land, ruled by
She's kind
carnage
of
and
a-
destruction.
She looked pretty cool.
Like her gameplay is.
There was a lot of midriff. I couldn't tell if that was a shirt or if that was just all
Be
skin.
this a trick.
Yeah, that
Can
is-
I hope?
Okay.
She's
Maybe
like-
needs a
Alas.
put on a jacket.
She's
I
like
have
Spider-Man
naught to
God of War.
lose. All I feel now is resentment
Okay.
and hatred.
I remember you
I have
talked
lost
to
any
Spider-Man.
compassion I once
This guy's
had.
kind of creeping me out.
You,
Not the
walking
Pookie
skeleton.
guy. I like
Stop right there.
He's all right.
Cornelius is not super creepy.
No, it's this squid
I do
faced
not remember names.
melty candle guy.
He is a skeleton.
Who are you?
We're in the netherworld.
Aimlessly roaming this land.
How did we get here?
What purpose do you
People
have?
like us.
Yeah.
Spirits and goblins
So I
should
didn't know
find
if you
you
got
and tear
pooped
your
and you
tender
just like
flesh
woke
to
up in the
ribbons.
nether realm.
I was actually.
What do
I
you
thought we would skip that and go straight.
Wait,
to
when he got
Yes,
Puka,
I do.
did he find
You.
Puka-fiable armor?
Do you
or
wish to
how does
leave
he-
here?
I probably shouldn't ask that
In
question.
order to
And
do
the Hulk
so,
manages to
tis
keep it
necessary
short.
to receive
Yeah.
permission
Yes,
from
I
the
mean,
Queen.
just
elastic. We're talking
Let me
steel.
guide you
Your
to-
problem.
No, it's magic, dude. Just
I mean, I'm just asking the question.
But in
when
compensation
they
for my
curse you, they're not gonna
services, I ask you to
completely
take me
leave you
with
defense.
you.
I mean, the Pookers have a little
Agreed.
compassion.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pook
I
him
cannot
and
promise
leave
your
you naked on
safety.
the street.
there's no way
Now
Portoni's
come
gonna do this story.
and be
There's
quiet,
no way.
or else they will gather.
No, giving you the Cliff Notes version of this story.
What
is
are you
not gonna
doing? Stay close
Give
to
you
the
all the
candle.
details.
But you're interested.
I
You want to
am.
know.
Light,
You want to
you
know.
shall not be able
I
to
don't know
see
if I
the
want those
ghosts.
60 hours worth though. We'll see.
You maybe want to know 30. Considering how quickly you beat Muramasa, I'm thinking this is
I
maybe
speed ran it.
this is
I
maybe
need
a
to check
25
the
hour.
stats. I may have set a speedrun record
This
on
is maybe a
Muramasa.
25-hour game for you. For me, it's like 60. But I look at
What an odd
It's
blade.
skipping all of the.
It is frighteningly
Are you
sharp.
skipping
Combat.
combat and just
It
watching
must be a
them
magic
It's
sword.
skipping all of the combat.
Have we got the
scenes.
cutscenes
you
that we're
beat it
not
all?
supposed to be showing?
No, we hadn't. That was
Okay.
all still from chapter 1.
Oh, are you only in the... Yeah, I think you have to go to your overworld map and then pick that area.
Let's see if I-
Yeah, I think you were just in the reminiscence.
Oh, he runs like a bunny too! Man, look at him go! Like a gazelle.
Sorry, Dan, I didn't realize where you were.
There we go.
Hit your Eleanor up
Yeah,
here. I think.
here we go. We can skip back to some different chapters.
Yeah, he was just in the reminiscence.
Oh, he was literally just watching
I was just watching the story.
Yeah, that cutscene was, that tree was cutscene.
It looks like Ethan's talking about the N gauge over here, but he's not exactly. The electronic N gauge.
There we go.
Alright,
I don't
so
want to do the netherworld.
We'll just jump chapter.
Mr. Cornelius here. He has a pretty cool looking sword. It kind of looks like a ring pop.
Check out the name of that city.
Did you name that city?
No.
Is this you getting back at me for naming my Animal Crossing town Tony Lane?
No, this is actually.
Because that's a bad way to go about it.
That's
You should
actually the
probably
name
make
of
it
this
insult.
city.
You named your town Tony Lane.
Yeah, all my Animal Crossing towns are insult friends. Okay. Puka Prince here. His
He's
sword.
back.
His sword looks like a ring pop. Is there something special about every weapon of that?
They've all got
That
these
seems to
crystals
be an
that make them
overarching
psychic.
theme between this and Robot. The weapons are like characters. So not only you're fighting, we're clearly in a different faction here, because you're icing Falcon.
I'm icing the town.
That Valkyrie is on fire, so she's rather being fired. What's that cloud?
That is one of my special attacks.
Oh yeah, that was friendly cloud.
Can't see it. That's why I said if we started this with like Cornelius or something, I'd be doing all kinds of stuff that people would have no idea.
Are you in Disneyland?
No, I am
Oh,
in
Disney
Valkyrie
World.
World.
Doing Gwendolyn's house.
You're in Gwendolyn's house, killing her friends?
Yes.
And she's been through enough.
You're no
Rabbit. I mean, I realize you got some stripes. You got pooped. You done been pooped.
Look at that map, Sheldon. Your map ain't got nothing on this.
Man, I like the Muramasa map. It's just kind of left and right.
It is.
Go up and down. I've got lost on that map before I figured out what was going on. But I'm not trying to go. Well, they kept telling me to go left. I would go left, and then tell me to go right. So I want to go a different way. So can we grab it? Okay, Gwendolyn's lost. Cornelius got going on? Can he do a Scrooge McDuck on the sword? No.
He can attack like that, but he doesn't actually.
He didn't see rabbit. I expect him to. Okay. Valkyrie.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good. That physics. You know what? I'm gonna let that one go.
He's a flying rabbit.
He's a flying rabbit. Okay. So can everybody fly to some degree?
Mercedes can fly for real. Like she's the
she is a fairy. She can fly all the time.
She's just okay. She's got wings and she doesn't use it for glide. She can like.
And
lift.
Velvet has chain ciphers. Like she's rocking 2 chain weapons.
So she looks like a helicopter.
And she can Spider-Man across stages.
Is that the one we saw a minute ago that was like red? That's in love.
Yes.
Rabbit. Yeah, you're about to get waxed. These guys are not chill.
Yeah, there you go.
So every character has some sort of mobility thing going on here.
Absolutely.
An alt mode, if you will, if you want to speak in Metroid terms.
All the characters are super responsive. Mobile.
I would not trust yogurt that came out of me.
Well, you have to.
So, Maurice?
Okay, so can I ask this question? We got Gwendolyn, she's the Valkyrie. We have Mercedes, who is the fairy lady. We have this gentleman Gwendolyn here. No.
This is
Cornelius, who is the Puka Man. We have Velvet, who appeared to also be a human.
She's a witch. Yeah.
Enchantress. Okay, before Cornelius was Pukified, was he human?
He was a human prince.
Was a human, not human now.
So, we are now in one of the rest areas that's a little deeper into the game.
Stab it!
With an eggplant?
Cubs Bane.
Who says an eggplant?
So, when you get deeper into the game, these rest areas will have this bell. When you hit the bell, Maurice.
What?
It just drops a restaurant on you.
That's amazing.
That's your
Who
spirit.
is this?
That's your spirit animal, Shelby.
This is Maurice.
This
This is Maurice?
And all he wants to do is cook for
This is
you.
Maurice.
Yeah.
Is it a he or a she?
It's a he.
Maurice, I like you. You're alright.
You sit down at the table.
Always get Maurice and
My
then Maury.
secret ingredient
Does
is
everyone have access to
sincerity.
Maury?
Yes.
I am
Maurice
honored
is like
to
a
have summoned me
freelance
again.
cook on the moon.
Now then,
nomadic.
what do you want
call
to
him with that
order?
bell at all of your rest stops, and he's there to make these dishes for you. This is where I think you really start.
Maurice isn't prejudiced. He'll cook for anyone.
I have
He likes to cook. Maury.
I have 4 pages worth of recipes for Cornelius.
I want an omelet. I want an omelet.
I think you can make an omelet.
Yeah, and you'll see
It just takes 1 egg.
each of them has a bunch of different experience.
We have to show them chickens.
The chickens. Okay.
How many eggs do you take?
Wait. I want crate. I changed my mind. I changed my order.
Okay.
I want crate.
Craig doesn't give you much experience.
I just want to
Right.
see. I want to see. Okay. I want to see more. I want to see Maury make crate.
How many eggs? Let me make sure I have enough eggs.
Apparently.
Oh, sorry. Crates use milk.
Yeah, save an egg.
Okay, so you're
So,
like, here's my
You
ingredients.
say, this is what I want.
Leave
He's
it to
like,
me.
all right.
All right. Do I get to see?
He walks
I wanna
off.
see this. Oh,
And then he comes back with a crate. You can hold
Enjoy.
X and it will speed it up. Or you
Well, why would you?
Why would you want to speed it
Well,
up?
because after seeing this scene
No.
dozens and dozens of times,
No.
I sort of want to skip it. But
I was kind of hoping I get to see Maury like
no, he
working
doesn't.
his kitchen magic here.
He's your best.
You know, hey man,
Will
don't
that
look
be
behind
all?
the curtain. The wizard said don't.
He's
You can't
always
see
there
the
for you.
magic in the kitchen.
He's always there for you. Every time I go up against the boss, morning, I kick him for a couple hours, and I just eat.
Give me a floating island.
And you'll see,
I'll make sure you have 2 eggs. You
Oh,
can't do
no,
it.
I've only got 1
I
egg.
need you to keep that egg.
Apparently the egg is something to be.
Thank you very
Okay, I want
Make a lot
How's
of
more to pack up?
Let me see here.
You can go to the merchant that's probably down the room and get another egg, probably.
welcome.
That
to
fire was
Daily
going in
Ingredients.
his
Now
bag.
then,
Like he just
what do
threw
you
it out,
Yeah,
and
he
the
just
pot was
boom.
already hot. Like that implies that he is always be
So,
cooking.
one of the things I've noticed is that
ABC more.
if you, oh, okay, it's labeled as takeout. I'd never actually noticed that before.
Oh, you can literally make stuff for the
You
go.
can order a lamb.
You can order chilies to go for more.
And so you see it says 2
Very
out of 2,
well.
so you can get
Leave
2
it to
bites
me.
on it.
Yeah. And so he'll wander off. He'll make me some grilled lamb.
Oh,
Sorry for
Bring
the
it
you want
wait.
seasoning on that one? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
I
put
know.
that in your to-go bag.
Yeah,
get that.
he put that into
Okay,
the
he
go
just
bag.
he stores that for you. That's the service you order funds.
I await.
So now you would
So
say,
some of them
I want How does he?
In the food section,
Don't do it here.
I now have a grill pan.
Okay. How do we see Mori pack up? Does he?
He does.
Pack it as awesome as he. Okay. You don't get to see how he puts that fire in
Can
the
I just
bag
drop it
without
here?
setting on
Yes.
fire.
Alright, let me see here.
All right.
Oh, I think it's in my box.
Wait, was that called an onion? Cycle through food.
Keep it touch back.
No, it's in my box. I don't have an,
Oh, okay.
I don't have an egg on me, so I
Gotta
gotta
go.
go over here to my chest.
Is that the box?
Yeah, that's the box.
Do I want to?
He's a shop owner.
There's a bunch.
He's a merchant.
There's a bunch of different.
There's more than one merchant. Do they sell different things? It's like PSO,
Oh yeah.
like the different merchants. They'll all buy stuff, but only certain ones sell stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And certain guys will only sell certain.
Are those firework fruit?
Oh, these golden hearts. Miracle fruit.
Okay, those are your perfect peach. Gotcha.
Tell us. Put the egg in the bag here.
Well, we got one egg, Tony. Don't mess us up. Drop item.
I'm going down.
Okay, put an egg down.
Okay. Nobody breathe.
Watch pot never boil. Wiggle.
I don't remember what to do.
Do I need to whack it?
I'm afraid if you whack.
I don't remember. Do you give it fuzz on it? I don't remember.
He's doing his email.
You have a book on
That
it.
was a pretty He-Man pose.
Let's see.
Dang it. Just hold it.
Wait, who's? Oh, he's Chie. I miss Chie. I don't know.
Ah, chicken and chicken.
Sullivan Hart, who is Chie? I missed that.
Well, you can certainly cook the fresh chicken out. Think of it and egg and chicken.
You have to have an
First place egg in the ground. Chicken in the ground.
Next drops.
Ah, seeds. Okay. Okay, just drop seeds.
You have.
Pretty sure I have some seeds. If not, I can get them.
Or you can eat something.
This better be worth it. This is. I'm not trying to be mean. That came across a little mean. I apologize. That's me, like, you know, people watching us trying to grow chicken here. You planted that, I think. Yeah. Oh.
I assume I need to make it grow.
Can you not just drop seeds like you drop the egg?
Wait.
Don't hit the egg when you're giving them grapes now.
I don't know what to do.
Dang it, I don't remember.
Alright, well, you just have to find out for yourself the mystery of the egg. Is it still worth it? Do we still need to be doing this egg thing?
Okay, I know the chickens.
Like, how do you get, okay, what came first, the chicken or the Leifthrasir?
Basically, when you lay an egg, you can get a chicken.
Okay,
and
you
then
get
you can
chicken.
keep feeding the chicken and get more eggs endlessly, which is a very important part of the recipe.
Does the chicken get bigger?
Yes.
Do you at some point get like,
It becomes an adult.
what is that? A chicken?
No, that's an ingredient. Alright, let's
Oh,
ditch,
it's onion.
let's ditch the chicken. But that's worth pursuing.
Alright,
Because
well,
you get free endless eggs. But if you're a jerk, you slaughter. And then you get a nice little drumstick.
Alright, so do we need to see another character here? I'm liking Cornelius. He seems to be alright. But yes, was Cornelius a renowned fighter before he was becoming Puka awoke in the warrior within?
Forced him to become.
Gotcha. Okay, I see. I think that's a cool art. Watch what you say on that. You don't need to attack the bone.
Take the bone. Alright,
You throw a bone at him and he's easy.
Can I throw a bone at like some sort of dog enemy and he'll go fetch it?
Alright. How much time do we have left?
No.
We got about half an hour.
Yeah, we got an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so who are we gonna see next here?
We're gonna see a little bit of Mercedes.
Mercedes, she is the fairy lady,
She's the
correct?
fairy girl.
Okay, what is this girl's name?
Alice?
Alice? She looks like an Alice. I can
She
see
does
that.
look like that.
So we're going to Fairyland.
Okay. I didn't buy tickets. I want to wait in line.
She was the cover of the PS2.
Can I get the Super Fairyland Pass where I just jump straight to the head of 2 lines every day?
If you have my save file. From
Oh, you know where to
GameStop.
save file?
If you remember the cover art of Odin Sphere on PS2, Alice and Socrates are front and center. And the story is exploding behind them.
It's Alice?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen that art.
Alright, so here you go.
Allow
Nope,
me
I
to...
don't want to talk.
Allow me...
I don't want to talk.
Alright, you got crossbow with a
So
red
there you
gem
go.
on the front. She just goes.
Yeah,
She didn't have shoes. She doesn't need them. She flies them.
well,
If she has shoes and she starts walking, she's ahead. Okay, I'm guessing it has a fire affinity since it is red.
no.
Not an affinity. Is affinity the wrong word we're using here? It's not like she doesn't have
They don't have
Augie
like inherent traits.
while Gwendolyn has Bufu and stuff like that, right? I'm speaking
That's
persona.
And don't persona.
Bufu means Bufu. Okay, Gwendolyn had ice. Her
Gwendolyn
cipher
can have other
would-
elements.
Okay, gotcha. I just want to make sure that like Gwendolyn wasn't the ice queen, and then you got
No.
okay.
Gwendolyn can work you down. Don't worry.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
She can rock an element.
Okay, so elements are inherently connected to her character.
Not that I've seen.
In Persona, like,
She is wearing shoes, by the way.
is she?
You can see.
Okay, they're just okay. They're kind of
I don't like how she stands with one foot up on the ground.
hey man,
Kind of bracing
Don't-
herself for impact.
you don't know how to fly.
I don't know how to fly. That's true.
You gotta be ready, dude. Fluid. You can just. So okay, so you did that. You just double jumped. She's just a fly move.
Yeah.
She just flies.
How did you land? Did you just push
just
down,
push
or did
down.
you hit X again? Okay, you can just drop. All right.
One thing you'll
And
notice
that's unlimited. You
when
can
she's
just go.
flying, see, as she attacks, the
I
POW
like her
gauge-
gun.
The POW gauge is going down. If that
She's just dumping.
if
man.
it runs out, see, now I can't do anything.
Your polo.
You
Wait,
have
did
to
that say
land,
Polo.
and then it will refill. She'll reload the
I should
gun.
reload.
See her confidence.
Which clothes are polo?
Yeah.
With the shiny, killing me, Tony.
The other thing about not Gwendolyn, Mercedes that I don't really like was because she is so ranged attack based. Using the D-pad doesn't really work for her in combat because you'll notice
You
can
want
actually-
the you aim
you
kind
can
of with
move. So I use a dual control scheme sort of with her. When she's on the ground and I'm exploring the world, I use the D-pad. And once I get into combat with her, I switch to the analog
so
stick.
you tell me for Mercedes. Cowboys on that. Yeah, just drive us over those before we're sort of laughing at myself. Okay. So who are you fighting? Like, you just shot a bunch of skull kids. You got a charge shot?
Yeah, if you haven't been shooting for a while, her first shot will be really powerful.
Okay. Very windy, considering that you were shooting mad ammo with hornets. What are you doing, dude? You knocked their nest down. You started this. Okay, this world is very beautiful and lovely. This is fraught with war.
It is ravaged by war.
That's the point, right? So, with the power of these 6 playable characters, I'm going to ask a question I shouldn't ask. Do we help bring peace to this world together? Do we find the key. Hit that. Okay, now you know what we've already seen it. As much as I want to see it.
Here, I'll just make him appear.
Yeah.
Ready? There we go.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You'll see the merchants for her story, or in this area, are different.
So, okay. Every character got their own merch.
Well, every
Every area
has
has
its
slap that guy in the face. Like, no! Like, you got to try to sell you, like, magazines.
Well, you're right, because there is a
What you gonna do with 40 subscriptions to 5?
Yeah, one of the merchants is those little guys.
I'm just missed everything. I know PC low letters overquoted. So you hit it up next. Dude! Just stop shooting the frog!
They're really bad frogs.
They gotta be!
Earlier, she actually comes to,
You just seem to be fighting the spirits of the forest.
Fighting nature.
While, I might add, you are a spirit of the forest. Like, I feel like this would be the equivalent of me coming to your house, Tim, and just punching holes in the wall.
please don't do that.
I mean, I'm not planning on it, but I don't have a fiery crossbow with a ring pop on the end of it. You guys see the ring pop?
Yes.
You didn't shoot it.
I'm so sad. What did you do?
Pomegranate?
Yeah.
So I was at the grocery store the other day, and they had like cantaloupe cut open, to like see the inside of it. I actually went to the trouble to put a piece of saran wrap on it and write for display only. Which makes me wonder who's the person who showed up. I want to buy this half of cantaloupe and started cut open. I'm not making this up.
A lot of people will buy it.
Pre-cut portion.
Yeah, but like in the refrigerated section, not in the kiosk in the middle of the thing by the front door.
Like Walmart sells pre-cut watermelon.
Yeah, I buy pre-cut watermelon because this wasn't in a jar. It was literally just half of the dang fruit sitting on the table. Like they were literally showing you the cross section of this piece of fruit.
Yeah, Walmart sells fruit cut like that.
Like just like okay, like
Just
here,
chop it
scenario.
in half.
I got a watermelon. Bam! I got 2 halves of
You
watermelon.
wrap saran wrap around it, put a price tag on it, and that is
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Whoa! Alright, these bears look like they're pretty mean.
It looks like a bear from that
That's correct. I don't know, man. Monokuma is a whole other thing. I just watched Doggone Wrestling. I'll say that for the podcast.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but
They are fantastic.
I like to look at Vanillaware games. Only because I wanted to look at it more
Just
than I have. Okay, so I'll tell you. This is cool. I like this game.
So this flower, watch what happens. You're near this flower, and you drop a seed.
boom. Free food.
Okay, you just killed that flower. You're a bad fairy. Like, fairies are supposed to be kind of one with the trees. You just kind of seem to be shooting all the bugs, which are pollinating the plants, and then killing the plants to grow other plants, which you then kill to take their fruit.
Yeah.
I think, okay, you know what? I'm with Gwendolyn. Fairies are bad people. I'm picking a side. I already killed this guy.
Look at that. Boom! I'm level 47 fighting the first chapter boss.
Like I said, I was level 2 when I took him on. I also didn't have the crossbow.
Well, if you would have been a level 47 Gwendolyn, you would have killed him in about 2 seconds.
Is there a
as well.
level cap for these characters?
99, I think.
Ooh. How long have you played? You took you level
15
47.
hours.
And you level up every character individually, correct? at any point, do you unlock the ability to like take characters from? Well, I don't know. That's not a good way to ask that. Through the course of, let's say, Gwendolyn's story, you go to different areas in this world. Mm-hmm. Would you ever be like in this area?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just kind of curious if I imagine through the story, kind of every character probably.
Every character will end up in all of the same areas. You play through the same basic areas.
Ice world, fire world, forest world, castle world.
For every character.
Right.
So there is a little bit of
you just look at you standing still.
There's a little bit of repetitiveness to it.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to see? Do we need to see any other characters here?
I've got one other character that we can show.
About 20 minutes left here.
What's up, Solo? Lucas?
Let's go back to the attic.
Okay.
So she's just sitting there reading her book.
That's a big book. Like, if I was a little kid reading a book that size...
I'm gonna mix up the books.
Ooh, wow.
Out of order?
I didn't realize you could just...
The books are out of order.
You're savage.
Man. How will you ever know what book
let's put...
Pick up the cat.
Let's put him first.
Are you around? Man, that cat's just like, yeah.
Free ride, baby. Not over here. Oh,
Murder the cat.
No!
Great. I just sit here and...
There was a button to cuddle on the couch. I'm just trying to prove on the couch.
Yeah?
Or you
Dedicated hug button?
Basically. Get the cat off the couch.
Alright, cat.
Get down.
Push. Get back on the chair. There's a button that makes a wiggle.
Yeah, I pushed it earlier. She was just bouncing in the seat.
Maybe it's up. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
You
do
push
it.
up and
Basically
Cat's
a hug
into it.
button. Basically a hug button.
so let's see what happens if I pick up the cat.
It's important business.
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay, once you got Socrates.
You said
Great. I tried to combine them. I tried to make a portmanteau of my cat names.
Alright. So now we're gonna check out Oswald's story.
Oswald.
Oswald has a very important relationship with Gwendolyn.
Okay. Do I need to know that relationship, or is that not? Am I not privy to that information?
Not right now.
Okay. Fair enough. He has a red dagger, like. Hold on, don't tell me. It is Cypher.
Cypher. You got it.
Cypher.
Now, the question's gonna be, I'm in the middle of this.
I think you would like that.
I kind of like everybody here so far. Oswald seems like he's all business.
Alright, so Oswald, you'll notice up there in the left corner, he has a
I got a berserk. I got
very
Wolverine
flashy
mode.
Wolverine mode there, so let me find some.
Are we? We're good on showing where you're at right now.
Yeah.
You bet.
So I'm actually at a point where enemies are not.
Okay, hold on. Run with him. Kind of seems like he's on a fight. I think it's just kind of speed with the parallax roll. Yeah, I think he's pedaling.
He has a very majestic flow.
All right, so Oswald is.
Yes.
So how many races we got here? Is this like this fiction? We got elves, we got dwarves, we got fairies, we got Valkyries.
They're all. And then there are halfling type characters. They're called Lilliputs.
Sorry?
They're called Lilliputs.
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 Okay.
This is one of his idol animations.
So let's see Oswald in action.
I'm trying to get to a point where I can actually.
Have you murdered everyone with Oswald?
I have murdered everyone on this map.
You have a level 38 Oswald, I'd like to point out. You get a berserk mode in the waiting. Can you fast travel? I already have a fast travel point.
Yeah, you
can
can
do that.
You can do this right here, and then you can
Let's
fast
go
travel.
to a room you have.
There we go. That's what I'm doing. So we'll go back to chapter 1 of Oswald here,
We're starting at the top.
so you can see what it looks like when he's fighting.
You've seen this stage, though. You've seen this one.
I like this city. What's it goes in there? Yeah. Whoa. See that? a bad place for a gargoyle? Just in the middle of the roof.
Alright, so here we go. I'm going to show you Berserk mode.
Alright, I'm not going crazy about killing these goblins. I see what you're doing the whole square. Okay, so dude's sword is growing into his hand.
Well,
That carrot is terrified, by the way. Look at that thing.
I just did 312 points of damage. to
That's
that
not
carrot.
fair.
You're overreacting.
You should have made that carrot juice.
Oh, he will. He actually did.
Make carrot juice.
Yes.
When Odin's sphere, when Lori showed it.
No, you can make carrot juice
Odin's sphere
anytime.
doesn't know this game?
Yes.
Odin's sphere, Leifthrasir gives you lemons. Make Odin's sphere, Leifthrasir lemonade.
You can't make lemon.
You make a habanero carrot juice and give it to the enemy as a sign of gratitude.
Man, Tony, we haven't even shown alchemy. We haven't even shown that.
There's-
I don't think I'm ready for alcohol.
There's a lot.
There's a lot we're not showing.
And here, let me show you real quick. We were mentioning the extra skill thing. So this is
Those are all your ciphers.
this is all
This
his.
is all the cipher stuff. I saw this
ciphers.
in Gwendolyn similarly. Yeah.
You can come all the way down, and then there's a whole other.
What is this?
These are other.
This is like the secret grid.
These are like attributes.
Let's see, increase movement speed, increase HP recovery. These are all
So,
things.
do you find these in the environment
No,
as well?
these you'll earn those little yellow things under your.
The coins of which you
The
have seven.
phosons.
Yes, supposedly.
And
The
those
times 7 at the top left. I think.
those are used to unlock these abilities.
Okay.
You hadn't even gotten to these in your part of the yet.
Okay, so
You get
like
these a
how
couple
many?
chapters.
So like if you wanted to, oh, you just bought Shadow. Three. You just spent 3
I
coins.
spent 3 of those.
Okay.
I did that.
Those are in an order. But you have
And
to
these are like
ascend.
permanent buffs. Like now you have plus 3 to agility.
Yep, and they don't take any finite resource like PP or PAL.
Okay, because I saw a lot of at one point with Gwendolyn programming, I saw like dexterity.
And you can
And
see
stuff
up
like
here
that,
in
so
your,
there's some
in your
character
cipher
stats.
skills, you have both active and passive.
Okay.
So active skills will use up your resources, whether it's the power or the PP points. Passive skills just happen.
Are there just buffs?
Yeah.
So the passive skill would be like, oh, you just have plus 3 vitality.
Yeah. See, like this skill right here gives me
Oh, and it says passive skill.
an increase to my berserk.
Okay.
So I can be
you got
berserk
more.
longer.
You could be more in range.
Yes.
Or maybe for longer.
And
Yeah,
just like your active
consideration.
skills, these passive skills can also be upgraded.
Okay. So anything you see that skill, you can upgrade.
I can upgrade
Right.
the skill
That's
right
that's the tagline.
They do have caps.
here. Yes. This one is capped at level 3. See, the stars under the level number tell you.
Over here on the right, in
Yes.
this extent of madness grid.
Yeah,
Okay.
it tells you how much that skill can
Okay,
be.
that's cool.
Like his cipher to the left is 5 and 9.
Yeah, that's subtle. I like that. That's a cool thing. I like that.
There is a lot of stuff to digest in this
I'm
game.
noticing that, and I feel like I have indigestion at the moment.
So do you want to hit something or do you want to like make out
Is there a Pepto-Bismol stat here that you can get?
So you can also go in here and in your materials, you'll have these empty bottles.
Everything is in a bottle.
If you hit F, if you hit square,
Just pull all this fruit out of that bottle.
no, this is stuff that's in my pouch.
Okay, so you're making a potion.
I am making
You're
a
doing
potion.
alchemy.
Yes. And you can put that, you can hit the square button to put that in the bottle and it tells
Okay,
you
so
there.
like,
That's
one
making a
part
healing
carrot
tonic.
here, 2 parts eggplant, and I got this. Where's my recipe?
If I add another one, that potion would now
level
recover.
up?
So how do you know that you're putting in the right vegetable?
There are recipe books. I think that's something that's a little bit easier from the bag view as opposed to the
You
video
can
view.
come to your text area
So
and look at alchemy.
Did you just know that recipe, or were you doing something?
I was just adding ingredients.
Okay.
And you can actually look and see.
Okay, so if you want to make this tornado spell, you need a turnip and a material.
Yes.
Is the material the container?
It's just the bottle. Yeah.
Okay, so you just need to put this turnip in the bottle, and it comes out as a tornado.
volcano,
You want-
I need a bottle and 3
I need
habaneros.
Habanero.
Habaneristo.
You can kind of spoof the alchemist sometimes too. Like, let's say the carrot gives you health. Well, maybe you only have 1 carrot, but you have like 8 eggplant things. You could do like 8 eggplants to get a really potent potion, but then top it off with a carrot as like your last thing, and then make it a really powerful.
Like just
healer.
a twisted carrot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you've given it so many other resources that it'll take the final vegetable to give it the.
Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. That's really tough to explain.
Yeah, I don't know that I follow. There's depths here to this thing. So when you threw those 2 carrots in a bottle, did you know you were doing something, or were you just poking it?
I was just pushing it.
So did that make anything?
No, you can add stuff to it, but until you hit the X button
Put
to
in,
actually...
put in like 7 turns. Okay, so those are all like offensive potions, right? Like, and now he's leveled it up. You see the little free badge at the top of his cork. So it's a very powerful ice spirit. Well, if he throws a carrot on there now it's just a really powerful healing tonic. That's what I was
So
saying.
the
Like,
3
you can
represents the level of his potion.
Yes.
Right. But if you top it off with some other vegetable that's unrelated to the other, it takes the final vegetable's attribute to dictate what
What
that
the
potion
potion
does.
is.
Okay, so 1 turnip was tornado, 8 turnips, maybe at some point it changed. Okay, so go back to turnip. Okay, we're on cyclone. We're making a cyclone right now. Now we're making ice spirits. We got 2. Now we're making a whirlwind. Now we're making cyclone again.
But
But
it's
it's a
more
level
powerful.
2 cyclone, right?
Yeah, so like it'll change what type of thing it is, but then eventually you just level up the same thing and keep cycling through.
Okay, and what it says up here above the material, your potion here, it's telling you, like, right now, if you made this, you made cyclone.
Yes. And then if
You
you
made
hit
A
X,
level 2 cycle.
Right.
if you hit X, it will create that potion.
Okay, okay, so I get the pink bar here, right? Like if you want a level 3, add a few more here to get this pink bar to fill up. Now we're in the level 3 spells.
Yep, hit triangle on that. Look up. Okay, so it's
What is this? We're in a sub.
You can take an existing potion you have too.
You can mix in a potion with.
Yes.
Yeah, like you could add more vegetables to an existing potion to level it up more. And you can also combine bottles too. So if you're running low on bag space, you can combine it to make a more potent version or something.
Okay. So I'm guessing at some point you're just gonna have an abundance of
Yes.
material. This is what you said on the podcast. You just stop eating it up.
Yeah.
And these ingredients can be used not only for your alchemy, but also for Mori's restaurant too.
Okay.
Or stuff you could just eat it raw, but the benefits of that are virtually nothing.
Hey man, sometimes you just want to eat a raw carrot or Easter.
I got pretty into this stuff. I like doing this, making the recipes with Mori and stuff. I think it's pretty cool actually.
So to what end? There's only so many different variations, right? Like you're not going to invent some new spell that's never been recipe or something, right? You're not going to stumble on something.
No, but how you get to some spells can surprise you. And the experience perks for some of that stuff is insane.
Does a level 3 cyclone spell look any different, like when you execute it, than a level
No.
1 cyclone spell?
I don't think so. Maybe in some cases, but I don't think so.
Okay, do we want to see any more fighting or anything? Or just,
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. There's no, I don't have any
really fighting, but you've killed
Velvet
everyone.
unlocked. She's the last character, and then after Velvet's story, all of the characters will then come together in a 6th and final story to end the overall.
So 6 characters?
There's 5 characters.
Oh.
And the main game ends after the 6th story, which is the...
Okay, so the 6 stories everyone
Yeah.
gets.
There is also a special 7th story, but it's hard to get.
Just like 2 to 5.
That's what 7 stories or 7 characters.
No.
Is that like we're a boss? Like you beat both people. Now, if you take the big fancy sword in the final battle, you get a different ending.
Yes. That's based on
Something like that.
Right there when he was falling down. That's amazing. When they get too far away from you, it's not
Yeah.
Beat that guy in 8.33 seconds.
If anybody watching wants to check this out, there's a free demo on PlayStation Network right now for
Both
PS4,
PS4 and Vita.
and for Vita. Yeah, Vita one just came out on Tuesday.
And this game itself
Comes out
retail
on
when?
Tuesday the 7th.
Yep.
And what is the cost of this?
It is a full price $60 game.
For both PS4, PS3, and Vita?
I think PS3 would be $50 and Vita maybe
Okay, so they're the highest tier price for that class of game.
$40. Yes.
Okay.
Of course, there's a fancy edition.
Which are probably all spoken for. Well, probably not all. You probably have possibly.
Yeah, it's 50 on PS4, 40 There's a storybook edition for that.
I've been playing it on camera.
It is very, very good. Yeah.
PSTV support?
I believe so. I'm not sure. Did I try that? I'm sure it
Those
was.
Dragon's Crown and Muramasa are both, I would imagine.
Yeah, Dragon's Crown and Muramasa does PSTV support. I'm pretty sure this does. Yeah, I bought the Suckers edition, the storybook edition. It comes with a t-shirt with an alchemy recipe, hardcover art book, nice box with some really good art, of course some art, and a metal slipcase.
Tony, I have a request for you.
I'm gonna see more.
I want.
I am in a rest area right now, so your wish can be granted. We will end at Maury's restaurant.
Well, we're going to end with more making us some delectable treat.
If I have the ingredients.
You're going to have the ingredients.
Ready?
If you're not, I'm going to make you go find ingredients in the next 3 minutes.
Alright, here comes Maury. Oh wait, first I gotta...
Chill out. We don't need a shiny. I want freaking food.
Wait! There we go. Okay, here, Maury. Come on.
So is Maury magical?
Yeah.
Man. Like, look at that potato. It's just like, you're going to need the potato. I'm just ready to cut it.
Man, Tony, we didn't even take Shelby into town. Like, there's multiple.
There's a Puka town.
There's Puka restaurants
Yes.
you can go to, man.
Local restaurants?
And they have their own special dishes
That
that you can buy with their own special currency.
Puka money. I heard there's
Here,
Puka
I actually
money.
can
And their
probably...
perks and experience, they're off the charts.
Only got 3 minutes or so.
You can do it. You can do it.
I can take you to the Puka village in 3
Does he
minutes.
have any money? That's the question.
I should have plenty of money.
I spend all my money.
So, you can go to the right, or you can go to the left. The left actually has more experience giving recipes. Like, they give more experience.
Well, my RPG skills says go to the right first always, so we're going left. Changing it up.
Here in the
Welcome.
Puka kitchen with the blue
What can
Puka
I
lady.
get you today?
These
So-
people are awful. These Pukas are awful cheerful for all being cursed of some kind.
You'll notice up in the top left there now, there's different kinds of money that I've been picking up.
Right, we're Puka
And
money.
The restaurants,
Your human money is no good in Puka Town.
nope. You have to have. So right now, the only thing I can get in this restaurant is that.
Do it. You got an egg. We proved that.
We don't
With
need
pleasure.
ingredients in here. You just.
Oh, this is a
need-
restaurant.
This is a straight up restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me
Bon
what, go check
appetit.
out the Vita demo. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful indeed.
Just like Muramasa, you pushing the button to keep this on with.
No.
And you can speed this up. Like, you can hold extra fast
He
forward.
just two
Will this be all for
bites
you?
of that omelet. Alright.
Thank you
Oh,
very
eventually,
much.
when you're at Maury's restaurant too, if you keep ordering the same thing, he'll be like, you know what?
I can give you a different kind of recipe.
Like, he'll get inspired.
Change it up for you.
He'll go workshop that recipe. He'll get inspired and come up with something.
It's alright. I like Maury.
Maury
Told
is
me.
a good character.
If I cosplay Maury, maybe.
Welcome.
Now,
He's kinda your
the
son.
restaurant
What
on
can
the
I
right
get
side
you
is more like a
today?
French kind of restaurant. You got
Okay. Alright.
pink wrap.
Let's get a mulberry tart here.
Mulberry
Close
tart.
things out.
So that's a takeout.
Okay, well, we got one
With
for the road.
pleasure.
You got two, right?
Oh, really?
Yep, you can get 2 bites out of it.
Yep. I obtained a mulberry tart.
Oh,
Ginger cookie bonus? I never got a ginger cookie bonus.
You ain't doing it right, dude.
Man,
You got a bad guy.
Thank you very much.
Tony,
That Puka
it's
likes
not
me.
bad in your eyelashes.
How many tarts you regular? You stopping here a lot?
I go into the Puka restaurant a lot.
Okay, that's why you got no Puka money.
So let's eat that mulberry. We'll end on eating the mulberry tart. In Nebulaopolis. Nebulopolis. I got a red here green.
I think that's the best. It's free gene.
There's the mulberry tart
Alright.
and the gingerbread man cookie.
Yeah. Let's say that couldn't be a rainy day. Let's put the mulberry tart.
Hold on, I hit the save. And
You attack the save point.
then I accidentally attacked the save portion. So I can upload this save. I want that ginger cookie.
Hey man, never let the free fruit the horse in the mouth.
Alright, here we go. Get the mulberry tart.
Alright, we're gonna save the other half of that tart for the
Later.
next drink.
There we go. That is Odin Sphere. I love this game. The review is live on the site. Check it out.
Alright, well I'm interested in this game, and after getting done with Muramasa, maybe I'll try to dive into something a little bit more complicated. But
I think you like the RPG elements of this.
it's not that I don't like RPG elements, is
We threw a lot of information at you in 2 hours.
and that's not overwhelming to me. It's just that generally my MO with these games, 2D less so than